Happy Caturday, everyone. So, fam radio, I'm your host, Mountain Dew, and just made it back in time for this space. I know. It's a long time coming. Long time coming, fam. I almost didn't make it. I was running up on the mountain like I usually do. Supposed to do 10 miles this morning, but I only did like 8-ish, give or take. But then, rationalized with myself. I did 2 extra miles yesterday. So, as long as I get my weekly mileage in, I've got a few weeks left before this marathon. I'll be okay, fam. And I made it to the space on time. I think I was 1 or 2 minutes early. Booted up my Starlink real quick since I'm in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, up on a mountaintop, able to communicate with you, fam. That's amazing. I'm just saying, fam. That's amazing. Technology these days. We live in the 21st century. Technology is incredible. Starlink's incredible. Big shout out to Elon. I've noticed if I stroke Elon's ego big enough in spaces, my space goes super, super, super well. When I mean super well, I mean like people actually see this space and retweet it. They go up on the Jumbotron, they see the giveaway rules pinned up on there, and they actually do them like they say they're, I mean, not they say, but like they think they're going to do it, right? Because they just don't want a giveaway, but they want to support Crypto Fam Radio. They want to support all the bullish projects that have requested the mic. Gonna get a 5-minute show. I think that's what we're gonna do, Nico. We're gonna do a 5-minute show. But anyway, I want to welcome my co-host here real quick. But before I do, I just want to remind everyone, and I mean everyone. I'm checking the retweets right now, fam. I'm seeing 6 retweets, and I know we got more than 6 people in the space. That's just sad. And my retweet does not count for my alt account. I'm just saying, fam. So really, that's 5 retweets. And I've been playing really good tunes for the last 20 minutes. Seriously, fam. I've been playing really, really just dope ill hits. And I feel like I don't get appreciated enough. So anyway, want to invite my co-hosts up. Looks like they're already here. Sal, GM, happy Caturday. How's it going, Sal? It's good to see you. Always.
What's going on, GM? Nice, it's nice to know. We were all sitting around waiting, you know what I mean, watching time go by. But I mean, hey, it's good. You're training for a marathon, so let's fucking go. I didn't know that. That's a lot of work. No?
I need to catch you up on a lot of things. I gotta update you, and so much love. If you guys don't know Sal, please give her a follow and definitely chat with her on or offline. She's an amazing person, amazing space host. Actually, first time co-hosting with me in a long time. We actually used to co-host together for last year, a bit part of last year, and then I don't know what happened, Sal. We lost touch, but it's good to see you again. Don't be a stranger to Crypto Fam Radio. We're definitely here to support you 110%. And look at this, our account has grown so much because we have so many bullish supporters and patrons and sponsors and just one who believes in our vision and trying to reach and onboard over 1 billion people in crypto, one conversation at a time. So for those of you who don't know, Sal's an amazing KOL and crypto space host and just an amazing person overall, like a really good friend, actually. Like we've had really great conversations about just life in general. And it's great when you're able to have those types of people in your life. So definitely much love. I also want to introduce my second co-host, Nico E, to the stage. Welcome, Nico E, GM. Happy Caturday.
GM, what's going on, man? It's a great day. Sun is shining. We're going to have a great space.
Yes, sir. I'm excited as you. I wasn't sure on the giveaway rules, but I posted something up there. I know you kind of let me do whatever, so I did post in comments. Did I post it up on the Jumbotron yet? My bad. If I didn't, let me do that now.
Yeah, I don't think you did. To be
honest. All right. My bad.
GM
I posted the space
What's
link.
What's going on, Nico?
Right here, man.
Oh, my bad. Sal. I don't know if you know Nico E, Sal.
I actually love that name. I love Nico. I think that's such a unique name. I've been seeing it out, a few times now in space, but I just fucking love that name, so I had to say that.
Appreciate you, Sal. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Yeah. And then we got DJ Dave up here as well. Just wanted to welcome a few of the speakers here. Say a quick hello. What's up, DJ Dave? GM, happy Caturday. Thanks for joining us.
Happy Caturday, brother. What's up, Nico? What's up, Sal? Trip Edge, Mountain Dew. Can I vent for 1 second and I'll be nice?
Vent. All right. Yes, sir. Take it away, DJ Dave. Appreciate you.
Seth, you a bitch, man. You blocked me because of those other people. You supposed to be my friend.
Oh.
Fuck you. But
Oh,
anyway, I'm done with that. That's the end of that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the show, man. I've had kind of a rough morning. I got kind of accused of being a scammer and stuff. And anybody that knows me knows I've been here 5 years. I ain't never scammed nobody.
DJ,
But
so let me tell you something, right? I've been called out myself, and that's the last thing I would ever do to anybody. It's just how people react, especially if they lost money in something that maybe you had called or you were a part of, whatever the case may be. Don't take that shit to heart, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. It's on them, not you.
yeah, but when people that you think are your friends turn their backs on you, man, it kind of it messes me up anyway because I guess I'm a trusting person.
I'm the same way. Listen, ask Stu, he knows. I've been burned so many times by people I thought were my friends in the space, and I've just come to. I just recently happened. Someone I knew since day one of coming to the space, probably the longest person, the longest time I've had a relationship, literally threw me to the side like a piece of trash, over for a few dollars. So, no one's really your friend in this space. They're your acquaintances, maybe business partners, whatever. But just be cautious when you use that word, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. And I apologize for disrupting the space.
No apologies needed. All good.
okay.
All
All right.
good. Moving on. Nico, did
Wow.
you have something to say about that, or
Yeah,
did
yeah. I
okay,
mean,
okay, sure, go.
in this space, as a small cap CTO, like we come across scammers all the time. We've been burned. We've been scammed just recently. Um, and I don't know what the particulars are with this particular situation. I don't know, but I agree with Sal. It's very easy to throw those type of allegations and labels around um, when you get burned or you lose money, and friends that you feel like were your day ones kind of toss you on the side because they lost and they kind of hold you accountable. So you have to be very careful when you put someone on to something. I usually personally don't, even before I got into Nico and putting people on the projects, I would make sure before I put on anybody like about a hard relation, things go south, and money is one of those things. It's a great divider, right? Happens in real relationships like marriages, friendships, partnerships. We've seen it time and time and time again. But there are real scammers in this space that try to encourage you to take on services with them. They never deliver. They bought your accounts, those type of stuff. So I would resist from labeling someone a scammer who's maybe trying to build something or taking a risk just like you. If you lose, you lose. That's a part of the game. There's no crying in the casino. But you have to understand and do your own research and do things your own way. And if you take a loss, take accountability for that loss and don't try to pin it on somebody else. But let's get on. It's a good vibe day. It's a Caturday space. We have a lot of positivity. We have a lot of things to be thankful for, to be bullish for. Ethereum is going to be the tide that raises all boats. Let's talk about those things and look forward to the future.
Now I think
We
we're
have
gonna
a
be
bright
fighting.
future.
I think you and I are gonna be fighting now. ETH. No,
Why?
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I don't know about ETH being a tie to brings all things together, but I like ETH, but I don't love ETH. We'll put it that way.
Okay, I think we're gonna have some great conversations today. We're gonna have some great conversations today.
All right, I love it. I got some vibrant co-hosts here in today's Caturday space. Amazing. We got Seth joined us for speakers, and then we got Drip as well. We'll go to Drip Heads real quick. Say GM to him real quick, and then we'll go to Seth. What's up, Drip?
Good day, good day. What it do? What it do, everybody? What up, crypto fam? Radio, Saul, Nico, DJ Dave, Seth, Dennis, Mountain Dew, Zone, Mr. Loco, Michael. What's that? Lock? Yeah. What it do? What it do? Gratitude's the attitude. Happy to be here. I always try to make sure to jump into spaces, especially if the host and my friends or whatnot share the space with me. Sometimes you don't know if you know got a space going on. Sometimes we be in other spaces and things like that or whatnot. But I'm always about support. So whenever people connect with me, you know what I'm saying, that keeps it on my mind to connect with me because we all out here building and grinding, and it's hard to keep up with everything and everybody because we're involved with so much. We're involved with everything and everybody, regardless if you're just a particular one chain maxi or you don't place your eggs all in one basket like me, and you're a little bit, you go follow communities and great people and support them and what they got going on. So much love. What it do?
What it do? What it do? Drip. Thank you so much for the affirmations. I really enjoy them. Should come up and compliment people more. It really does help this space grow. And Drip, I'd love to hear what you're building in this space as well. I'm not super familiar with the Drip Heads community, so I'd love to hear more. It looks very artist driven and NFTs, music. Absolutely love all of those categories. But if you wouldn't mind sharing a little more about what you do in this space and how you bring value to your community, absolutely would love to hear that. Thank you.
Ah man, much love. Appreciate that. Well, for those that don't know me, I go by the name of Script. I do music. Me and my wife have a music fine arts organization, non for profit, in Dallas, Texas, called Jazz Because. That's Jazz Because AC.org, as well as on Twitter. So I build community in like IRL and Web3, so in real life. So I have a real life community from the ages of 3 on up to the oldest patron, actually been 99 years old. Music and different things like that expands, and art expands to all ages and everyone. That's one of the things that we do is we provide music classes, vocal lessons, things of that nature. But as well, we have a Tuesday live jazz jam session that we do. And if you go down my timeline, and on Tuesdays you'll catch a little bit of live music, live jazz, live music, a lot of different things. So that's that's my RL thing. That's what we do. We support artists as well. So a lot of the artists that you see, or as well, when my wife is out, we pay these artists and things like that. And also we tied in with the Dallas community. So as far as on Web3, um, Drip Heads is a it was created by me to bring in and integrate people from the musicians and artists and things from IRL that I know on my end, to try to get them to understand the blockchain technology and what it could do for them, as far as for their music and their art, and that it's not just all about cryptocurrency, trading and things like that. It's actually about utilizing the blockchain technology. That is the biggest thing. Yeah, we utilize the blockchain technology for the first, Bitcoin and the different currencies, which to decentralize, which was to able to harness your energy and be able to push it and hold it um, your way. And own it yourself and not have to rely on banking systems and things like that. So that was the main infrastructure, but it's a lot of infrastructure and a lot of tech that can be used for rights, because this is the digital realm. So if people don't understand, the digital realm is not controlled by the maritime laws of the land, air, and sea. it's a different aspect, it's a different thing. So that's why they can't control it a certain way, because when we come together on a, you know, on a spiritual sense, on an etheric sense, a digital sense, then we are able to control it a little bit better. And a lot of course, a lot of your cohorts, a lot of your friends, you try to explain this to them and things like that, and dials and you know goes into things like, but as well, it is a the market for where we'll be selling drip heads merch, other merch from holders that are allowed to also sell within the site, and garnish funds for themselves and for their particular initiatives that they're wanting to do. It's a lot of legends, so to speak, in the Web3 area, in this realm, as we say. We call each other legends because we've been building here for so long, and some people, they minted out and got them some money, so they're legends and all this type of stuff, which is great. I feel I'll be a legend once I feed 1 million people, clothe 1 million people, and spark 1 million minds. So that's my mission right there. And utilizing the blockchain technology is a great way to reach more people than my proximity. So that's another thing. But we also got Long Neck Society, which is a community driven, base driven lore. And that is to put a stamp on all the OGs, all the great communities, all the great founders, all the great collections, all the great meme coins, all the great tokens, different things like that that are here during this time. 10 years from now will be solidified as far as a part of a storyline and lore, as far as fictional and IRL, as far as the things, as far as how it's incorporated, that people can look back and be like, "Oh man, this is dope." What I want Lone Nexus Society to be is somewhat like the Star Wars of the blockchain. So we're building out a card battle game. It'll be web based first and pushed for mobile. But right now, I'm finishing building out this the Long Neck Society hub, and members will be able to have access to join the hub, acquire, play a little mini card battle game, interact with lore and things like that, and receive points to acquire NFTs, tokens, different things of that sort. But it's set up in a way, once I open it up to more of the public, it's set up in a way for Web2 people. You can onboard them and show them some of the mechanisms of like what we do, like just as far as just like minting, holding a collection, um, putting it up on the marketplace, things like that. So you'll be able to put your cards up on the marketplace, and everything will be internal, but there are some blockchain functionalities that's added to it, and there will be more added to it later on down the road. Right now, I have musical chairs on 8chain. We are launched on the Uwe Marketplace. If you don't know anything about the Uwe Marketplace, check it out. It's in beta. It's gonna be a great marketplace for digital and already they have like a 3D printer service. So you can actually use that as well with your collections and things, whatever that you decide to do. You can go into that marketplace and merch and all types of things. So we have musical chairs, which is 9 songs, from my collection, and also rewards within the 8 chain economy. Like you can win 25 858 drip head shirt, drip head OG, which we migrated from the drip head OGs. We migrated from mainnets. Mainnets was pretty much they dissolved into a new blockchain called Splendor, or whatnot, and we decided to find a new place to migrate. But as well, as far as me being on the 8 chain side, we're also on the Solana side with Drip House. So the Long Neck Society collectibles, you can get the collectibles at Drip House, and the lore, you can collect the lore as well. And those collectors, people on the Drip House side, will be as well whitelisted for the Long Neck Society Hub, and also whitelisted to the future mints that are about to come out, and also some giveaways and different things like that. So on that side, as far as on the Solana side, we have Drip House, that where also you can find my music. Um, you can find other collections. You can find drip heads as well, drip heads PFPs. And I mean, I ain't going. I can go on. I don't want to get too. I know I'm already getting long winded as it is, but bust my PFP upside the head and follow. Keep your notifications on. Got a lot of things cooking. If you are on 8 chain or not, if you want to join a cool music game where you collect some great music and also win some prizes on 8 chain as well. Tap into that, tap into my links. It has a link for the 8 chain hub where you can bridge or on ramp ape onto your wallet as well. So either or, you can support me on 8 chain or you can support me through Drip House. So much love to everybody. Appreciate you letting me do my little spiel. I guess it was pretty long, but I got a lot of things going. So just stay tapped in with me, and much love to the fam.
Thank you so much, Trip. Really appreciate that thorough update. Man, you're a part of a lot of different projects, IRL and Web3. I don't know how you have time to do anything, let alone have a family. You're definitely killing it in the space and grinding. So thank you so much for sharing. We'll definitely keep you abreast on what's going on with Crypto Fam Radio as well. I like that you're Dallas is cool. I didn't know there was a
I mean, you really have to.
that.
I tap into some Dallas people on here,
Mm.
but
Oh,
really out and
okay.
about. Really out and about, you say something, you might catch a couple of people, but then because Texas is
Mm.
so strict. They
It's
started
so.
off. You can only do so many things at first, but now it's getting a lot better. And then
Mm.
with your knowledge, things like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, man, it's hard. It's gruesome in Texas, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I know Texas was trying to become like one of the first to have a Bitcoin reserve or something in their state. I think I heard about that in the news quite a few months ago. From what I've heard, they're really pro crypto though, which is great. And I know there's a big community in Austin as well. There's a few crypto events that I went to back in the day when I used to live there. So, yeah, there's always something going on. I'm gonna go to my co-host here real quick if they had anything to add on what Drip Heads is working on. Sal.
No, I mean, I'm rather impressed with. I don't know how you keep up with everything you're doing. To be honest with you, I can barely keep up with one thing at a time. But I do love and respect the fact that you're doing what you're doing for your IRL community. I love that. I think more people need to do that, and just the fact that you've built something that they could, you know, connect into Web3 too is great. So mad respect to you.
Awesome, Nico Eth.
Yeah, she's just stole the words out of my mouth. When you can blend real life projects with Web3, that's the greatest thing that you could do. And the fact that he's able to find that balance and have so much going on, mad respect to you as well. Appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna follow you. You seem like a really cool dude.
Yeah, make sure you're following Drip Heads as well. Down in the listeners lodge, I see Dennis has his hand up. But before I get to you, Dennis, I just want to go to Seth real MGM him. Happy Caturday, Seth. How's life, fam? How are you doing?
What's going on? So since I decided to cuss me out, I wanted to address that. I'm gonna attempt to keep my emotions under control because I don't want to disrespect your stage. Because there's some things that need to be spoken about, obviously. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm new to crypto and Web3. That's number one. I've only been around for probably about better, maybe a year, maybe even a little bit less. I know the basics: security seed phrase, have a ledger, don't click on weird shit. Okay. Uh, Dave, for just look at it from my perspective for a second, okay? Because you're more experienced with Web3 and crypto than I am, okay? And this is what I saw, like what, you know what I'm saying? So I see Heinecoin project, right? It's on Solana. I know that it's on Solana. I've spoken to Homer. I've spoken to other community leads in that project. And when I say I've spoken to them on the phone. So I know that that project is on Solana. The NFTs are on Solana. That's the extent of my knowledge into the project, other than I know that it's a IRL business that they got a lot of different things planned for their brand, and that's why I purchased some of their NFTs. Okay, now I know that there are other people in this space that can do a more thorough or in-depth technical analysis of the project. Okay, and that's fine. I'm learning. So then I see you do something on, and when I say I see you do something on base, the reason why I phrase it like that is because I don't understand what you did, and I really want you to try and look at it from a person's perspective who doesn't know anything about crypto, just for a second. Okay, I see you do something on base. First of all, I hate base. It's a pain in the ass. I don't like it. I just minted an NFT on base and wound up with a bunch of weird shit in my wallet that I had to flag as spam. Okay, that's number one. So I see you do something on base with Heine, which is weird because I know that it's not your project. I know that it's not your IP. And I know that you're not a community lead on it. And I wasn't really sure. And I'm not casting aspersions, so don't get me wrong here. I really don't understand what you did. Okay. So I see you do something on base and it generates a contract address. And I see it in my DMs and I see it in other people's DMs. And I really don't understand what's going on, even at this point. All I know is that you're not a lead on that project. It's not your IP, but somehow you created a CA that has the word Heine on it. Okay. This is a normie's perspective. So I look at that and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, why the confusion? Like, why is that? This doesn't seem right. Okay. And my red flags start going off. I get alarm bells going off in my head because I have been rugged. I have been drained before. Okay. Learned my lesson. And for the use of a better phrase, I started getting like a little bit of PTSD here because even though I know you and have known you for quite a while, I couldn't understand or explain your behavior. I didn't understand what you were doing. Okay. And so I took action because, and I'll explain to you why I blocked you. Okay. I had a post up on my page because there is an account on this platform that is committing trademark violations against my company. Okay. And I had made a post about that because I'm trying to get X Premium and Elon or somebody from X to respond so I don't have to go to court. And somehow you and somebody else from the Heine community were in the comments of that post talking about something that was totally unrelated to what that post had to do with, which is me protecting my IP. So that was the reason for that. Not that I owe you or anybody else an explanation, but that was the reason. Okay. So looking at the circumstances in total, I still don't understand what you did. I still don't understand why you generated a contract address and why you did it for a project that's not your project. Now, if you did it because you were trying to support that project and you wanted to promote it and that was your intention, you certainly went about it in the very wrong way.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
You should have asked permission. You should have said,
Hold
"Hey,
on.
is
Let
this
me
okay to?"
stop you for
No,
a
but you
second.
took the no, you took the
Let me,
initiative
I'm
to do
gonna,
something.
All right, hold up. So listen, I don't mean I
Time out.
hate muting
Time out.
people. I hate
Time out.
muting people. But hold on, one person at a time. Let Seth finish what saying what he has to say, and then DJ, whoever wants to respond can respond. But give him the respect to finish his thoughts, as we did everybody else. All right, that's all I'm asking. I don't hate muting people. So please don't make me mute you. Seth, go ahead.
Okay, so to where I left off, I still don't understand what you did. Okay, now, like I said, if your intention was to promote the project and to help the project, you went about it the wrong way. Okay, and the reason why I say that is this: if that was your intention to help the project, the right thing to do would have been to reach out to the leads and would have said, "Hey, I think we should do this, this, and this because it's going to cost you less money. Do I have your permission to do it?" Okay. Now, to my knowledge, up until this point, I was under the impression, and I still am to an extent, that you didn't have that permission. Okay. So when all of this went down, I didn't have all the facts. I probably still don't. And frankly, to tell you the truth, I don't care. Okay. Because I'm not going to tolerate somebody coming up here cursing me out when they fail to be able to look at the circumstances from somebody's perspective who's not as experienced as them. So you could sit here and explain to me, well, you generated the CA because of this, or you were trying to do that or do the other thing. That's fine. But it's not your project. It's not your IP. You should have asked for permission and you didn't. And consequently, because you took the initiative to do something that wasn't in your purview to do in the first place, you got yourself into trouble. Okay. That's what I saw from a normie's perspective. And when
okay,
I felt like I was being compromised in some way, especially with my post, okay, that's why I did what I did. Say on that.
okay. Let me explain to you what happened real quick. Okay. Last night, I got accepted to be a participant in the base. I made a post for Unreal Kingdoms. I made a post for a couple other projects that I liked. Well, come to my surprise, when I generated those posts, it generated tokens. It generated a contract and a coin, and it gave me 1% of that coin, worth 60 cents. I got 7 of them right now. So when that happened with Honeycoin, I went to Honeycoin's room first thing this morning to explain to them, look, I didn't mean to open this token. I'll give you the coins if that's what you want me to do. I'll give you a contract. It was not my intention to generate a token. Well, they said, Scott and them said, well, we'll have to talk to to Honey Guy about that. Well, Honey Guy called me. Well, after that space got over, a couple of people were calling me scammers, telling people to block me, yada, yada, yada. None of them didn't know me, didn't know anything about me. Well, then Mr. Honey called me. He said, this is a clusterfuck. They don't know what they're talking about. I'll get it straightened out. I'll come back to you. So he went back and talked to leadership. Well, apparently leadership still pissed off at me. I don't really care. You got a bunch of delusional dogs. You fucking with delusional dogs. They have rugged more people in Web3 than anybody. So
And aside from that,
you hurt my
you
feelings,
responded to
bro.
what
You
you
hurt my
said.
feelings.
Okay, I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you hurt my feelings. I apologize. I shouldn't have said what I said. You just and you really I consider you a really close friend, and we've been working together. And
Right, which is why,
for you
which
to block me, it
understandable.
hurt my feelings.
Okay, and that was the reason why, honestly, to tell you the truth, that was the reason why I was so concerned, right? Because I'm thinking to myself, what is this guy doing? Like, guys, listen, if you're out here and you're working a crypto project, okay, or you're a dev or something like that, you cannot assume that the people that you're interacting with, especially if they've been in crypto a year or less, are going to understand everything that you're doing. You know, you're filling in those details. But even do before I even did anything on the app would be to ask permission. So it seems like to me what you did was you
All
did
I
it
did
and
was
then you
made
asked
a
for permission.
post. I made
Right.
a post.
Okay, well I
I
didn't
didn't
see,
know it was going to generate a coin.
but you shouldn't, but that's what I'm saying, Dave. You shouldn't have done anything until you talked to somebody first. Right,
I
so the
didn't.
what you said before about getting your feelings hurt and whatever, that's what made me even more concerned, because I didn't understand your behavior, I didn't understand what you were doing. Okay, it made absolutely zero freaking sense to me. So take that into account, on top of the fact that, yeah, I have been rugged before and been drained. Okay, I learned my lesson the hard way, and I start
Me
having
too, brother.
basically like PTSD, thinking, what the hell's going on here, right? So, now there's like this whole situation blowing up, and I'm trying to get my account unfucked, excuse me for cursing, because there's an account on here that's violating my trademark and my IP, which I still haven't been able to get removed from X.
I thought it was blocked.
I didn't mute anybody. So I just want
I
to
mean,
chime in real quick, and then I want to give Dennis. I don't know if he has a question for you guys or not, but here's my thing, right? You generated 7 or 6 tokens or whatever. How you didn't realize you did that the first tweet is beyond me, right? That should have been, something that you should have been on top of. But other than that, I agree with Seth when it comes to the point that a lot of people don't understand the dev side of things. They really don't. You may think that they do because you understand it, but people really don't understand what goes on the back end. They only see what they see, and that's it. They don't look into things really. They don't want to know. They just want to, do their thing, and that's it. So, as people that have been in the space a long time, it's on us to be a little bit more, open to what's going on, unless you're doing something shady, which I'm not saying that anybody was. I'm just saying that, people don't understand the back end of things. I still don't understand a lot of the back end of things, and I've been here a long ass time. But on that note, Dennis, you got your hand up. If I'm giving you the floor, go ahead.
All right, GM, everybody. GM Nico, GM Drip, GM Nala, GM Set, GM Dave. It's good to be in the house. And yes, I am Dennis. I am a Web3 music maker. Nico knows much of that. So I just want to show 2 projects that I'm actually really bullish on. That's Nico and Nala. I see them in the house and I'm so happy. It's another Caturday. If you haven't followed the host, the co-host, and follow every speaker. Follow the listeners to your left, to your right, on top of you and below you. And my shield is not going to be in speech, it's going to be in form of music. So are you ready?
Sure, go ahead, shoot. We're ready.
Red hoodie cat sitting on the throne. Nico to the moon, yeah, we taking it home. Locked till 2030, while it's stone cold. Burn that supply, watch the story unfold. 500 mil strong, LB on fire. Cat coin king, taking metal coins higher. Earth to the chain, Solano we flex. Transparency clean, if tokens are checked. Community strong, yet we never defect. CDO lock, so you know it's respect from the ground to the stars. Nico making waves, this ain't just a meme, it's the future we pay. Pause on the market, closing the game. Every other meme coin sounding the same, but we sharp with the vision, we roar not tame. When they talk that code, they remember the name. Reborn with the fire, attitude with pride. Crypto cats worldwide, yeah, we ride or die. Buy Nico with a hoodie, join the pride. Alpha cat rising, we won't be denied. From me to soul, yeah, the chains align. Smart contract tight, every box sign. It's more than a coin, it's a movement alive. The cat going king, watch the empire thrive. Flash. Go.
So that's my first shill of Nico. And now I'm going to be shilling Nala NFT. Nala is an amazing project so far. She's a darling. She's a sweetheart. And this is my show for Nala.
Hey, Kitty on the chain, tails that we shine. 256 drops, one of a kind. 70% back to the cause. Rescue them cats, get a lot of applause. From shelters to wallets, the fans on track. Join the kitty gang, ain't no looking back. Yeah, ain't no looking back. Yeah, ain't no looking back. Discord live, that's where we meet. Fam in the server, the vibes was sweet. Twitter going crazy, timeline on fire. We at the knowledge, we only go higher. Pastel skies, but the mission is real. Been a little
Low battery.
Oh,
Please
shit.
charge.
Nigga, Caturday.
yeah, for the love of rep the pride, kitty gang worldwide side by side. From Michigan roots to the world we send. This ain't just hype, it's a cause we defend. No rub, no scam, just pause in the fight. Not letting that doing Web3 right. Yeah, doing Web3 right. Hop in the Discord, link in the bio. Twitter on blast, yeah, the fam go viral. NALA, we the name in the game. Charity first, put respect on the name. From the block to the.
And that's my show for Nala.
Well, I loved it. I thought it was great. It sucked that the little battery had to come in and try and kill it, but it didn't.
Wow.
Much respect.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
Nico?
Oh yeah. I enjoyed Nala's a lot more than mine. I know. I love mine as well. You know that. You know I love mine, but Nala had a lot of energy. And the fact that you recovered, I think you did a little odd lib in there with the battery.
Yo, did I run?
No, all right. I was making sure. My phone does that shit all the time, so I was waiting to see. Nico, I think you rugged, my friend. I don't know if you want to take a lap, come right back up. But yeah, Dennis, great tunes. Might as well hear from Nala since you threw it out there. I haven't heard from her yet. So what's going on, Nala?
Not even gonna lie to you guys, I'm multitasking. I'm in Walmart with my family, but I don't care about looking crazy and talking into my phone because usually I call my wife and sit her in the shopping cart and walk around the whole store talking shit. So this is pretty normal for me.
Let's go. Nothing better than walking around Walmart, being in a space. I've done it a couple times. I just don't go to Walmart. I don't go anywhere anymore. I'm pretty much inbound. But yeah. Nala, you want to tell us about your project, or are you a little too busy right now? All right, I'll take it as you're a little too busy right now.
Sorry.
Okay.
Gosh, with the family and they're asking me 1,000 different questions, but I did want to. Joker, don't call me fat. That is so rude. He said he needs to know what my big belly ass wants. That is absolutely crazy. Anyway, you guys, I'm just happy to be here. It's Caturday. It's one of my favorite days of the week. I'm happy to be alive, honestly. I got into a major car accident on Monday, and it was really terrifying. So I wasn't sure if I was going to make another Caturday ever again, but here I am. I'm advocating for the kiddies. I love Crypto Fam Radio. Dennis, you know you got my heart, man. I just added Dennis to my team. Nico, everybody here, you guys are great people, and I'm happy to be with you.
Appreciate you. No, thank you. Nico, yeah, I was gonna say, Dewey, Nico's back.
Oh, I rugged real hard earlier, Sal. I don't know if you noticed, but
Well,
I had
yeah,
to
I
drop
kind
and
of
come
figured that
back.
something was going on because you weren't talking.
Yeah.
Nico wasn't talking. I was like, damn it.
I got rugged too, man. I
Yeah,
was like,
these
"Flip."
spaces, man. I tell Elon how amazing he is, and he's supposed to, grace my space so nothing bad happens. But maybe I guess that doesn't work, fam. Who knows? But real quick, now NFT. Thank you so much for coming up. I didn't hear half of what you said earlier, but it sounded like you were in a bad car accident and you're okay, which is awesome to hear. Horrible that you're in a car accident though. So I'm very sorry about that. I'm glad you're okay. I'm curious about how your car is though. Is it totaled or did did it survive?
So it is a company car. I was out making deliveries for my job, and the car is completely totaled. When the EMTs pulled up, the car was basically folded in half like a piece of paper, and they asked me how I was alive because the airbags did not go off. They would not have saved my life. The only thing that did save my life was the seatbelt.
All right, back up real quick. Can you tell us the quick story of how the car accident happened? All right, I feel like that'll definitely come to light of what really happened.
It was so crazy. I've been driving since I was 15. I'm 23 now, and I've never lost control of a car in my entire life. I was driving down a dirt road. I wasn't even going fast. I was going under the speed limit, actually. The speed limit on that road was 45, and I was going 38 miles an hour. And the tires just started kicking rocks, and it veered off into the grass. And I was like, okay, I'll just stop the car, but the car wasn't stopping because there were so many rocks just being kicked underneath all of the tires, and it was a rear wheel drive car. And I went into the grass a little bit and I hit a fucking drain pipe, and the drain pipe sent me flying across the street into another ditch. The windshield smashed, the car literally folded in half, the steering wheel bent down into my lap. I have a huge bruise on my leg. The glass got all up in my hands. The airbags deployed, but they did not actually deploy. There was holes in all the airbags, so they kind of just fizzled and then fizzled out. And it was probably the scariest thing I've ever been through in my whole entire 23 years of existence, and I never want to total a car again in my life.
Yeah, sounds like it. Nala NFT. That's yeah, I would not want to go through that either. I'm really glad you're okay and that you didn't have serious injuries, because I feel like from that accident you should have been a lot worse off. But through the grace of not wearing your seatbelt, I guess, you were able, and the airbag's not going out. Man, that's crazy. Wait, you had your seatbelt on, right?
She had a seatbelt on.
Okay. The airbags didn't go off. That's right. The
I'm
airbags
looking at
supposed to
I'm
save
looking at the car because I remember when she posted it when it happened. And I was like, "Whoa!"
you. No way. She posted a photo of the car.
Yeah.
I didn't even
She
see
posted it
that.
on September 1st. Yeah, that was a
Oh,
nasty accident. So I was happy that she walked away okay.
Yeah.
Especially enough to post
Happy
it.
Labor Day to me,
Oh,
right?
that
know, right?
happened on Labor Day, too, of all days. That's insane. Oh, I see it right there. Wow, it went totally off the road. Yeah, I see that blue car. Yeah, I could see that being
Was that a
total,
back?
fam.
That was like a back gravel road or something like that.
Yeah, some back road.
So basically, the state of Michigan is like a farm state, and half of the roads here are extremely not paved and like all rocks. And it was just, I'm not used to that. I'm from Massachusetts, and everything in the east is paved. So this is all unfamiliar territory for me, and I wasn't expecting to lose control of the car, to be completely honest with you.
You're from Mass, Nala? I am too. I'm from the North Shore.
I'm from
Let's
Springfield.
go.
Oh, that's where that accident is from. Okay.
What's the for at the end of that?
Us Massachusetts girls, we do things a little different. You heard?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
Easy,
told. I've been
easy.
told. I didn't realize how different until this space, but it's all good. I haven't had any really big complaints yet.
All right, we're gonna keep moving along, fam. Appreciate you coming up, Nala NFT. If you guys aren't following Nala NFT, tap into her kitty project. She's got 256 kitty cat NFTs that are minting now. 70% of every mint goes back to a local animal rescue in Michigan, all about animal rescue, I believe. Yeah, so 70%, that's huge, fam. I don't know any other project that's doing that, so definitely tap in. It's not always about the money, fam. It's more about the community, more about the rescues, about the animals, right? Happy Caturday. So definitely tap into Null NFT if you're not following her. I'm not sure who's next, Sal. I rugged a little bit earlier. I don't
That's
know what's
okay.
going on. Okay, cool.
DJ did put his hand up, so we'll throw it to him. But I would like Nico
Okay.
to have an opportunity to talk about his project.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
Yeah. So DJ, you got your hand out. Let's shoot to you, and then Nico, the floor is yours.
Perfect. Thanks, Sal.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say I was sorry that you were in the accident, but I'm glad you're okay. And Sal, I posted screenshots in the pill just for you so you can kind of figure out and see what happened. The coins are on a different page. You can see where I made the post, and then you can see the other thing. But anyway,
Got you. That's
I
cool.
appreciate y'all.
Yep, appreciate you. Thank you for posting that. I'll check it out. Nico, floor is yours, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's been a weird NEDJ. I think we need to like shuffle the room just a little bit, some vibes, just to bring the vibes back to Cat Nala. Happy you're here. Um, but it's been a busy week. We're getting ready for those rate cuts. Our competition is still going on. Buy a minimum of $5 in Nico. Enter to win a prize pool of 1 million Nico tokens between 4 people, which is a double entry into our larger pool for when we hit a $10 million market cap. We've been doing giveaways weekly as well. We have a giveaway for our Shill of the week. I have an idea who that's going to be, but I want people to work harder for it. And of course, I let a Mountain Dew decide who is going to win a prize. 4 people are going to win a prize pool of 50,000 Nico today for a total prize pool of 200,000 Nico. Just to whet the appetite, get you in. We encourage people to do their own research, feel the vibes out of the project. We're not a pump and dump. We're not on Solana. We're on ETH. We're the future. We're the next Pepe, Shiba Inu, Doge. We have that type of vibe. So sorry, I know you don't like ETH, but it is what it is.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that. No, I said I like ETH. I don't love ETH. I do like ETH. I started on ETH. It has come a long way.
What did you start with?
It's come a long way with their fees and shit. But yeah.
Is the gas fees really that
The
bad,
gas
though?
fees,
Like,
okay,
really,
so put it this way. I probably have about 100 ETH NFTs, and I couldn't do anything with them because if I was to list them, it would cost me 3 times what the NFT was worth just to list it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And when people would mint, they would have gas wars. Gas prices would get up to like $1,000 a transaction. So, yeah, it was a little crazy.
That was a while back, though. The gas fees
I know. I said that they've come a long way with their gas fees for sure. But now I've just been, I don't know, I've just been playing around in Solana, and it's just, I don't know, it's easier for me.
I don't know. I never really got into Solana. It kind of gives me an ick. I don't know. It just does. It rubs me the wrong way, and because I'm a quality over quantity type of person.
Well, yeah, all right. Listen, I get that. There's a lot of shady shit going on in Solana, but there's shady shit going on every chain. Solana is just more out there in the open because it's just a chain people are using a lot. But the people on there are some people, including myself, that are quality, unlike any other. So, Can't
Come
really
back home to
say
Eve.
that.
Don't play in the trenches. Come back home to Eve.
I still play around
We
on
need
ETH.
you.
I still play around on ETH, just not 100%. Give me a good reason to, and I might.
Nico, Annie KO. That's all you need to know. That's it. We're gonna get Sal some Nico. She's gonna be an official community member before the end of this space today. Don't worry about it. It's gonna happen. She can't say no.
I can't say no to Nico. No, I can't.
No.
I just love Nico. I just like saying it too.
I was gonna say, Sal, when you say it, it sounds really good. I'm just saying. Super good.
All right, now I'm blushing and shit. I'm going on mute.
Nico Eve, did you want to say anything else about your project before we move on to the next speaker?
Here's the thing. We believe in transparency. We believe in being resilient. We're few right now, but we will be many soon. We believe in the future of ETH, and we know where it's going to go and what's going to do for the project. So the math is mathing. You want to get in right now, before things go completely off the rails on September 17th. Between the end of September going into October, we have some good people behind us trying to create a snowball effect. So you want to get in now. So we know that you were here with us in the ETH trenches, and not a one bandwagoner, you know. But Sal, you're going to get it today. Don't worry about it. You're going to get it today.
Let's go, fam. Nico ETH, grab yourself a bag. You can pin anything up there you want, Nico ETH, of course. And I think we're going to keep moving on. I just want to throw this out there to everyone. If you didn't know, we got a giveaway going on. We're giving away a bunch of Nico to 4 lucky people in the space that have been grinding. We've got the space giveaway rules up on the Jumbotron, fam. In case you forgot, I'll remind you really quickly. Like and retweet the space. Make sure you're following the host and both co-hosts. That means Sal and Nico ETH. Tag at least 4 friends in the comments. That means the space comments of this space currently. And request to speak and share with us what awesome project you are a part of, and then also signing up for Crypto Fam Radio newsletter. I know it's a lot, fam, but this Nico ETH is precious, and I want to make sure that I'm giving it to a grinder who is actually grinding in the space, and not just here for the giveaway, but here to give value. That's right, fam. We're also live streaming on X and YouTube. I don't know if you saw that, fam. It's pretty cool. Every speaker that's coming up, I'm actually bringing up their profiles, so it's like a show and tell, doing a photo or PowerPoint presentation of each speaker, giving them maximum exposure. And we've got at least, I think, 50 or 60 people on the live stream on X. I'm not sure how many people we have on YouTube. We've got about
See what happens when you trick people and being live streaming, not telling them. No, I'm only kidding. There we go.
Crypto Fam Radio. What's up, Sal? Why did you interrupt me?
Because you were rugging, my friend.
Oh, I was rugging.
Yes, I didn't interrupt.
All right.
All right. You interrupted yourself. How's that?
All right.
Apologize.
I apologize for my apology. Am I rugging now? All right. Am I rugging now, or am I good?
No, you're good.
Okay, good. I'm good now. Yeah, sometimes Starlink kind of goes in and out for a second there, fam. But I think I'm all caught up now. So basically, fam, what I'm saying is go to the space giveaway rules. I'm not going to repeat them again. I might just rug again. Eli might not like that. Anyway, fam, tap into that, and I will be looking. And this giveaway is merit-based, meaning, yes, you follow the rules. I see you. You're commenting. You're adding like 10 different friends instead of 4 or 5. I'm like, ooh, overachiever. I like it, you know? So these are the grinders I'm looking for. Not just the people that profess, oh, yeah, I'm grinding in the space. Give me money. And I'm like, I've seen too many of those peeps out here, and I want a proper shill. I want to see your name in that newsletter, fam. And I also want you to do the rest of the giveaway rules up on the Jumbotron, fam. And if you guys didn't know, we're doing a special space tomorrow. If you don't know Snowy is an amazing KOL in this space, and I will be her co-host, or she's going to be my co-host. Yeah, we're going to be hosting it here at Crypto Fam Radio. She's going to be my co-host, but it's going to be Snowy Talks, and we're going to have she's going to be talking to me. I'm not sure what about exactly. She likes to leave everyone in suspense. Up in the Jumbotron, you can see, let's see. No, you can't see. Let me, okay, 1 second, fam. Can't multitask. There we go. That space is up on the Jumbotron, fam. Make sure you rate it. If I see you rating that space too, it shows me how much of a grinder you are. So you are that much closer to the giveaway of Nico. And let me tell you, fam, that Nico ETH of 4 different winners. I'm not sure what the value is in USD Nico ETH, but I know it's more than just a few dollars. And if I'm not mistaken, this is an ETH play. I've noticed ETH plays are a lot more substantial than a lot of other plays on different networks when we're talking about different projects. And it shows me how serious this project is, Nico ETH. So did you want to throw out that value real quick of how much are we giving away exactly for those listeners down there?
Well, we're giving away 50,000 Nico tokens. It depends if they're paper hands or not. Over time, it is going to be worth a decent penny. Um, we've gone from in the last 9 months, we've gone from 505 to 301. So we're grinding day in and day out. So if you're a diamond hunter, it is going to be worth a pretty penny to you within the next few months.
Definitely, fam. So definitely tap into Nico ETH. Make sure you're following him in the space as well, because he definitely has a lot to offer, and he's one of our paid sponsors of the Crypto Fam Radio. And he's graced us with his presence today. He didn't have to be here. I would have still promoted him, but he is so bullish on Caturday and supporting other projects in the space. He's been my co-host for the past few Caturdays. And just giving away, and that's another point, great segue, fam. If you're a project that you want to do a giveaway with Crypto Fam Radio, DM us. We'll set something up. We'll throw a space in your name, and as long as you provide the giveaway, we will provide the space. So I absolutely love collaborations like that. And, it goes a long way without saying that the people that you connect with in the spaces today, those relationships will take you far. As long as you keep showing up, you're consistent, you give value. You may see them at the next crypto event. You may say, hi, how's it going? There's this one big crypto guy I want to meet. I keep seeing his selfie all the time. He goes by the name of Peanut. I don't know if you've seen Peanut around. Every day he's got a same selfie, same smile, cheesy smile, bro. And I'm like, dude, I need to start doing that every single day on my alt account, at least, just because I feel like I would get way more stares and way more hey, what's going on, fam? Other than just oh, there's a microphone in the distance. I don't know. What do you think, Sal?
People like to see people.
People
You know what I
like
mean?
to see
People
faces. That's what it is.
Yeah, they
The
like to see
face.
real people. They like to know that you're real. I mean, we all hide behind PFPs, well, most of us, and no one really knows who you really are, because a lot of people on here lie about who they are. There's really males behind females, and there's females behind males. So you just never know who you're dealing with. So when you got,
This is true. This is true.
I don't even know where I'm going with that. I just lost my train of thought completely. Sorry.
Sal. No, I totally get
It's a
what you're
confusing
getting put down.
space.
What's up, Nico?
It's a confusing space. No, I'm saying it's a confusing space. You got people pretending to be females. You got it's catfish season, all over the place. People pretending to be in different jurisdictions. Hey, I'm from New York. No, I'm in Nigeria. What are you talking about? Let's be real. Let's be upfront. I leave little hints because I'm Doc's Crypto Farm Radio. He knows exactly who I am. And I leave little crumbs into the Nico content about where I am as well, all the photos. But I plan to dox myself at 5 million, at a $5 million market cap. Just to have a little Easter egg in there. Give people something to work towards.
Oh, there we go. Exactly, fam. I'm muting myself. here. But anyway, I wanted to throw this out, fam. If you have a project you're working on and building on Request That Mic, we'll bring you up for a 5-minute chill. In between, we will rant and discuss about all things cats and crypto and personal lives and relationships. Obviously, relationships are key, especially when it comes to drama in this space, fam. But I see Stormborn with her hand up. Welcome to the stage, Stormborn. GM, happy Caturday. What's going on, fam?
Hello. I am definitely a female. No, I am not a bot. You should know by now that this is my actual voice. Access denied. Thank you. Hi. I dropped a new single yesterday. I was just going to share it with you guys and drop it down below. Just wanted to say hey.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's rewind.
Yes.
This is not your voice. Can't be.
This
cannot be your voice.
This is my voice.
Give me the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Fuck, I can't remember how to do it because I'm stoned off my ass. But alright, there you go.
Oh, you're stoned. Okay.
But I could get worse. Or better. I can even do things like this because I am a voice actress. You know?
Oh, no. You're not.
Yes, I am.
Tell us a little bit
Annihilation.
about yourself.
Brutality. You know, that kind of shit.
Can you do the Bart Simpson voice? I don't know.
No, I'm not that. No.
You're not that.
But gosh darn it, SpongeBob, I can sure do Sandy.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing. Can I hire you, Stormborn?
Hey, Crypto, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you, Stormborn? Absolutely loving your voice. You should co-host with us sometime. I feel like it would be amazing.
Well, I used to host for a radio show, so sure.
Oh yeah, you're just like it's a perfect fit. You know, it's a perfect fit, Nico. I don't know why we don't have
Just
third
bring her
co-host.
up. Like, keep her up here.
We should check out her song though. Stormborn, can you tell us more about your track? You know, why you should get people to buy it and stuff?
Because it's me. I mean, hello. No, I'm teasing. Actually, have you ever had one of those times where people have said there's just too many red flags to be around you, too many things wrong with you? I know a certain somebody in here is going through that right now. But you know what? I wrote a song called Red Flags. And it was one of my first ones that I wrote after I overheard some things and some things happened. And I just thought, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to do it. Excuse my language.
Wow, that's amazing, Stormborn.
You're
Why
definitely
do people,
excused.
why do people always call right when you're doing something important?
Wait, what were you saying, Nico? I think I was rugging for a second.
No, I said she's excused.
Oh.
She could say whatever she wants to say in that voice.
I just want her to keep talking. That's all. I feel like she was like one of these sex phone operators back in the day. Was that you, Stormborn?
I tried it.
Yeah.
I was too busy. I couldn't keep a straight face and I laughed too hard.
No,
No, that's okay. You want me to do what with a rubber balloon? No, thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't worry. It was bad. Don't ever, ever, ever. So I just make pretty pictures instead. And music.
I want to hear the song. I want to hear Red Flags.
Can you play us a preview or something, Stormborn? Do you have?
Sure. You want me to play the whole thing? Let me get set up and
Sure.
I'll raise my hand when I'm ready.
We could reset the room a little bit with a song, a jingle. We haven't heard anything. And if people are interested in purchasing it, you could just pin it up in the Jumbotron, the link to see where people can go buy that track as well. That would be amazing. We're all about self-promotion here, fam. Shameless self-promotion. It's what we're all about. Got a project, request that mic. We'll bring you up for a 5-minute chill as well. Thank you so much, Stormborn, for gracing us with your music. Absolutely can't wait to hear Red Flags. Sounds like a classic for sure. In the meantime, fam, as she's queuing that up, I just want to shout out Tricky Buddha in the space over in the listeners lodge. We got Zone Tech as well. We also got a day based on ETH. I can't pronounce your name, bro, for the love of me. Adela, okay? I don't know, Sal. Can you pronounce his name? I can't. I'm trying my best.
What?
Adele?
I don't know.
Adele?
Oxadelecki? I don't
Adele?
know.
It's the purple monkey. I see him sometimes. We've been DMing. I've never heard him speak, so I think he's real. I don't think he's a bot.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's a bot either. I follow him too. But yeah.
You got guys. All right, marketing 101. Have easier names to say. It helps so much.
I think it's Adele.
Adele. Oh, like the singer.
Yeah, I think it's OX, like
yeah, but what about the
and
KE
then
at the
I
end?
think
Yeah.
maybe Adele K.
Adele K base. That sounds cool. All right, Adele K base. We'll do that as well. All right, we got Jimmy in the house. You got a Teti boss or ATT boss? Is that how you say? A titty boss? No, that sounds wrong, fam. That sounds so wrong.
Hey, I think that's what they're trying to trick us to say.
It'd be an I instead of an E, though, right? So.
Yeah, but he's meditating, so I don't think it's that.
I don't know.
Just saying.
I'll just call him boss. A boss. A boss. Michael Anderson in the house as always. We got Mayhew drops. Come up, request the mic, Mayhew. I know you were commenting earlier about coming to Shill. Yeah, man, you can Shill. You don't have to have a project. Shill your art as well. We got Superman as well. Whoa, the Superman! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, Superman. Really appreciate that. Stormborn, are you ready, fam? Sounds like you're ready. Take it away.
I'm ready. Are you?
Always ready.
Here we go.
Always. Let's go.
If the worst I can be is fat, let me be happy, fat and sassy. If the worst I can do is have boundaries, let me be a bitch. If the worst I can be is a housewife, let me fill the world with love. If my heart is too much for needing confirmation, then free me. Red flags thrown on the floor, me leaving through the door. I'm going to take these flags and turn them into wings and fly away. If I am too much for you to handle, just say it. If you aren't adult enough to handle me, then let me illuminate your decision with precision and eclipse your reality. I'm going to take all these red flags, make wings and fly away. I deserve more than this. Red flags thrown on the floor, me leaving through the door. I'm going to take these flags and turn them into wings and fly away. If my problems in life are red flags for you, why are you keeping score? If you want more, use your words, keeping track of my flaws while ignoring the major ones you present. And yet I never mention your flaws once. Real love doesn't keep score. Take a look at you, babe, before you judge me. Consider you before you count my troubles against me. It's time to red flags thrown on the floor, me leaving through the door. I'm going to take these flags and turn them into wings and fly.
Oh my God, that was amazing,
Oh my
Stormborn, dude. Oh man, that's great. Up in the Jumbotron fam, I put up that song on Spotify. Stormborn, do you have a music NFT of that song as well?
Not yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to do NFTs. I'm new to this.
Oh, okay. Launch.
Nala, hook her up.
Yes.
because I have an entire
launchmynft.io.
album of 30 as well. So yeah.
Yeah, check out launchmynft.io. It's the easiest
Okay.
NFT
Thank you.
marketplace I've seen, and a lot of creators I know are on that. If you want soul, all right. If you want soul, if you want ETH, that's different. But if you want soul, go for that. That's where I direct all the musicians. We actually run a Music Monday space, fam. I don't know if you guys have heard of this space. It meets every Monday at noon EST, and we actually profile different musicians in the space. We give away coins, and then it's a DigiBeats sponsored space. So we play music from DigiBeats artists that have music NFTs, right? So I actually play all of their music through my Phantom wallet. It's so easy. It's really, really easy. If you need help, Stormborn, definitely DM Crypto Fam Radio will help you out as well. We want all musicians to have music NFTs. You're in Web3, and yeah, we got to get you hooked up because you will get more sales guaranteed. So big shout out to everyone on launchmynft.io. Big shout out to some of the new speakers as well. Thank you everyone for coming up. Nico, did you have something else to say? Sorry, fam.
No. I want to ask her who's her behind your voice, your singing voice. It reminded me of someone, but I can't put my finger on it. Can you
Lizzie
help me?
Hale.
Not you. Calm down. Let's wait. I'm talking to Stormborn.
Well, it might also remind you of my cousin.
Don't do that. Who's your cousin?
Well, I'll just say that she just put out 2 new songs recently. One with Halsey, and another one I don't know who it was. But you'd call her Amy Lee?
No.
I'm sorry, you know who
What?
she is?
No, you're
Take
joking.
my
You're
face. Seriously, Nico or Nico?
Nico.
Nico, take my face. Put black hair and blue eyes. We have the
Listen to me.
exact. I went to a family reunion with her. She only said one thing to me. I was real. I was like 14. She walks up to me. She says, "Stop stealing my face." That's all
Listen.
she ever said to me. That only once did I meet her. That was it.
You are absolutely kidding. Because all I heard there, I was like, why does this girl sound like the lady from Evanescence? Why?
Because
You're
it's in the
kidding.
family.
You're blessed.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
You're blessed. That's insane. I love it. I loved it. I retweeted it. I'll check it out definitely on my Spotify.
Well, I will. You'll find on Spotify. I have an album that released a month ago
Mm-hmm.
that literally has 30 songs on it for like 50 cents a song. So it's fun. I did it because my mother was dying and I wanted to do something to make her proud of me before before she died, other than giving her grandson. But that's it. I just wanted to do something and make all my music actually be heard. So there it is. And by the way, bring back the real music from the 90s and 80s ballads. I love them.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Totally agree.
Now, I do a
I'll definitely
mix.
check it out.
I do a mix of R&B, a little bit of a whole lot of soul, and definitely rock and roll.
You have a new fan. Okay?
Well,
I just want
thank
you to
you.
know.
Awesome, fam. Thank you so much for that, Stormborn. And yeah, I pinned your Spotify link up there, and you can put something in the comments or anything else you want in the pin post tweet, fam. Really appreciate you coming sharing your music, Stormborn. I was gonna say, definitely feel the Evanescence vibes to that track as well. So that's amazing. That's amazing. So big shout out to everyone who's been speaking so far about their projects. If you want to show us what you're working on, give us even updates, request that mic, we'll bring you up. I see a lot of familiar faces in the building, and then I also see a lot of new listeners as well. So I appreciate everyone rocking up, supporting Crypto Fam Radio, supporting the co-hosts here, Sal, Nico, Eth. Make sure you're following these guys, and we also have a giveaway up there in the Jumbotron. We're giving away to 4 different winners some Nico ETH, 1,000 Nico. Wow.
1,000
10,000
Nico.
Nico,
No.
right? Is it 10,000 Nico?
50.
50,000 Nico. Wow.
You're
I didn't get
fired.
that.
You're fired.
I'm
But
fired.
we've
I'm
only
fired,
been here a
fam.
couple
I'm
hours, and
fired.
you're
I
already
know.
slacking.
We can't fire
Yes, I can.
him.
50,000.
I can fire whoever I want.
Yeah, Sal can fire me, but she can rehire me later, so it's fine. She does this multiple times each week. It's a love and hate relationship.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let me get out from in the middle of you guys. Sal, you can kind of scooch
Nico, you're
over.
fired
I'll.
too. How's that?
Okay.
Dysfunctional
And I'm gonna
family.
hire Storm. So, yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I'd hire her too, actually.
Yeah, Storm is great. Storm is great.
Thank you. I used to I'm a gamer. I don't know if you guys are.
Wait, what kind of games do you play? No, let me guess.
Uh, Go for it.
I feel like you're this Skyrim chick that really loves medieval and just open world kind of worlds. Am I right?
I'll go Call of Duty.
Mortal Kombat.
Damn it.
I was a voice announcer for Mortal Kombat Online. And Tekken, I do some of that and a little bit of Street Fighter. Oh, and yes, I do Call of Duty.
I fucking love
Violence,
Mortal
I tell you.
Kombat, and I think I love you
I love more.
more that you just said that. Sorry, Nico, I have to say this. I love you more.
Yum, yum, yum.
And I was gonna actually make a Mortal Kombat game with my raccoons, but it's got paused. But anyways, I love
Would
that.
that be a Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The eye roll?
What,
The
Nico?
puns.
Yes, it's half the fun.
No. It's fun. It's funny. It's funny. It was funny. Who's your favorite character?
Well, alrighty then.
What was that?
That was a shitty experience.
Oh my gosh, we're both wrong, Nico
Who's?
East. Mortal Kombat, really?
I
Fam?
call Call of Duty. I call Call of Duty. She said she played Call of
I
Duty.
do a little bit of Call of Duty. I'm not very good at it. I'm the one that you want to anchor, because otherwise everybody shoots me in the head right away.
Oh no, I do not want you on my team, fam.
No,
All
you
right.
don't. Not on that team, but Fortnite or Mortal Kombat or Tekken. Yeah, I'm deadly at Tekken. My favorite character, which you asked, Melina.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm a cliche Scorpion guy.
I'm a Sub-Zero.
Ooh,
Who said that?
It's me, Moon.
Hey, Moon.
Mooney. Hey,
Yeah.
Mooney.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I got your video. He literally sent me a video of him listening to my album the other day. I thought that was so sweet.
Yeah, Storm, seriously, I love your song Everything Changes, especially the lyrics, right? And your vocals, they are so fucking freaky awesome. Believe me, I heard
Thank
your
you.
song like maybe 5 times in life, without any pause.
Wow. Oh, wait till Infinity comes out. You'll love that one. Oh, and
Awesome.
I'm making an album for Halloween because there's not enough Halloween things. So if you guys have any ideas of, say, like I've already got 3 on vampires, 2 on werewolves. I need something else. Dragons, maybe. What would be evil or
Black
scary?
cats. Obviously, black cats on broomsticks and witches. Something to that effect,
Oh,
fam.
I've already got Witch Bitch out. So
Which bitch? Black cats. Then Edgar Allan Poe had a great poem about a black cat, fam. If you haven't read it yet, you should check it out. It may inspire you, Stormborn. But
absolutely.
yeah, check it out. Love Poe. Especially during the Halloween time season, which is upon us. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of Halloween stuff at Walmart recently and all these other grocery stores. So much candy. Stay away, fam. Candy's bad. Go after Halloween, or actually a week after Halloween, because then they got the candy marked off 75% off, and then the candy's good. So then grab it then. Thank me later. We're gonna keep moving on. We got a few new speakers here. We just had Moonwalker, sorry, excuse me, speak earlier. Moonwalker, what's going on, fam? I think the first time I've seen you in our Caturday space. GM, how's life?
Everything is good, thank you. It's weekend. I just woke up like an hour ago. I had my coffee and I was just sitting in my music room and I was just working on my vocals, just was playing some piano, some guitars, and I saw your space and I just joined.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Moonwalker. Would you like to play a tune or so? Love that.
Okay, I would like to sing one song. Maybe I don't know whether you heard it. You must have heard it. I sung this song in many spaces in the past. This is called Yellow by Coldplay. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I
We
can.
can hear
Yes,
you.
yes, we got you, fam.
Just a minute. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Everything you do, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you. What a thing you do, they were all yellow. So then I took my time. What a thing to done. They were all yellow. Your skin, yeah, your skin and bones turn around to something beautiful. You alone, you know I love you so. You know I love you so. Thank you so much.
And you've been in my spaces all this time, and you have not shared that voice with me? The fuckery.
Well, you never asked me to share my voice. You always kept on sharing your music videos. You never asked
Honey,
me.
well, we're changing that the next time. Deal? Oh my god. Now, okay, thank you.
I hope you liked it.
I loved it.
Yes, fam. It was amazing. Coldplay himself would definitely shed a tear. All the people on Coldplay. But yeah, absolutely love that song. Man, OG Coldplay, that's where it was at before they turned evil. But anyway, fam, it's so good to hear that song again. It's a gentle reminder of my college days. Actually, I think that's when the song actually came out. Not to date myself, but you know, it's been a minute. But beautiful voice. Tap into Moonwalker, fam. I think he's got some really great tunes. I've only heard one, so I can't verify if all his tunes are awesome, but that one was incredible. So if that speaks anything, definitely fam. He's definitely he's a real one, right? Legend in the space. And Moonwalker, did you want to say anything else about your music before I move on to the next?
I have some videos on Instagram.
Awesome. If you want to add links up or post them in the comments and then pin one of them up on the Jumbotron, like your favorite song, or have people go subscribe to your channel, anything like that, CTAs are important, fam. So definitely do that. We want to support you. And it's really hard when you don't let us support you. So you got to make it easy for people. And this is why we have a Jumbotron. This is why we have comments. And that's why we have incredible co-hosts as well. So big shout out to Sal and Nico Eth for being my co-host for today's Caturday Space Fam. We're going to keep it rolling. We're almost at the top of the hour again. And before we go to our next speaker, just want to bring a big shout out to a few of the new listeners I see down in the listeners lodge. I see you, Jilly. It's been a minute, Jilly. Hopefully you're well. I see, let's see, Superman's still here, still kicking. Love it. We got Alejandro as well. I love the spelling of that name. That's a unique spelling. Absolutely love that. And then we also have a few other new speakers as well. So just wanted to shout out some of the newbies in this space. And we also have a few other listeners, which I don't really understand why people want to listen anonymously. Maybe they're hardcore supporters that don't want to be doxxed. Who knows, fam? But anyway, we got Nico Eth coming up again. I think he rugged for a second, but as we're trying to get him back up, we're going to throw the mic to Adele K.base.eth. Hopefully I'm saying that right, fam. Welcome, GMGM. Happy Caturday. What's going on, fam? Adele. I think OX Adele. Adele K.base. Hopefully I'm not rugging. Is that you? I think that's you. All right, 1 second. Sal, am I rubbing? No, I'm not rugging.
No, you're all set. He's just
all right.
responding.
Is he responding or is he rugging?
No, he's not
Someone's
responding. He's just throwing a high five up. I'm not sure what that means, but
What
and
does
then
that mean?
Nico, I think Nico's rugging too because he's got that little blue thing next to his name.
Oh, should I remove him as co-host and then?
Yeah, remove him and then
Okay.
request him back up. Yeah.
Gotcha. I forget. Yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. All right, guys, don't worry. We'll fix spaces be spacing again. Adele, I'm gonna give you one last shot. Adele K. I don't know if your mic's broken. I don't know if you can speak. You got your hand up, but your mic's muted. So I'm getting mixed signals.
There we
Oh, there we go.
Jim, can you guys hear me
Take it
now?
away, fam.
We can hear you. So we just real quick, how do you pronounce your name?
It's actually it's my tribal name, Adiliki.
Adeliki. There we go. Thank you. We just weren't sure. We didn't want to be disrespectful and say it wrong. So thank you for
No problems.
that.
No problems. I understand. GM Crypto Farm Radio and every other legend in the space. Actually, I was in a meeting, so I couldn't come up to speak. So, anyways, yeah, I don't have any project to Shill at the moment. I'm just listening to get alphas from everybody, and I'm amazed by what everybody's building and what everybody's offering. So, GG's to you guys.
Awesome. Thank you for coming up and speaking.
I'm so curious about how he says his name.
He just said it. Nico Eth, you missed it.
I rugged?
You did. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
so it's his tribe name. It's Adeliki. If I said that right, I hope I did.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Adeliki. Okay.
Yes, he wanted to show his name, make sure that we were saying it right. And now go follow Adeliki, fam, since we know his name now, the pronunciation of his name anyway. So we're going to keep moving on, Adeliki. I know I've been meaning to do a base space with you in the future about some of the stuff you're working on. how you're getting connected on Farcaster, and how you're tapping into other social media platforms, leveraging them, and making money on them. So we're gonna have to talk more about that when you have a minute. But yeah, I'd love to hear more about that. But in the meantime, I know we have another speaker up here as well. But before we get to the next speaker, Nico Eth, are you here, fam? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure because you rugged earlier. I just want to make sure. Okay, cool. How are you feeling? How's your day going, Nico Eth? Just wanted to tap in real quick, check in. I know it's been like almost 2 hours since we've been here, so.
I'm feeling good. I thought for a while we turned into X Factor, but it was enjoyable. I enjoyed Moonwalker and obviously Stormborn. I was trying to figure out which one of the three of us would be Simon. But I'm not a mean person. And my daughter went to a music tryout. She wants to start playing instrument, so she has the violin and the trumpet as finalists. So we're gonna figure out so it is what it is.
Awesome. That sounds really exciting. I remember when I was little, I tried to pick up the piano and I thought, it was the easiest instrument, right? Or that, so I thought. It's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is so much work. Pianos, like pianists, I respect them so much. The amount of hours they spend practicing, it's like ungodlike. Like seriously, it's not real. So definitely much respect anyone who's picking up an instrument for the first time and trying to play it. And then later on in life, I decided to pick up the saxophone because I thought that was easier.
Do you love yourself?
Huh?
You went from the piano to the saxophone, the two
did.
most difficult
I did.
instruments,
I did.
period.
I skipped the clarinet. A lot of people said you're supposed to start with the clarinet before you go to the saxophone. I didn't listen. I didn't like the clarinet. I thought the clarinet sucked. So I didn't like the sound, but I was like, I want to play the saxophone. And so that's what I did in high school. And that was hard. It was really hard, fam. It was really hard. It's that embouchure, there we go, the embouchure, right? The when you put your lips around in a certain way, a certain style, right, to get that sound.
You wanted the ladies. Really just say it.
Really hard. What?
It's okay. You wanted the ladies.
Well, I just didn't want the ladies. I really wanted to play saxophone. I was really into jazz, believe it or not. Smooth jazz was my jam.
Oh, wow.
I know it's going to turn off half the people in the space here, but that elevator music, it got me vibing. That's what I loved. Yeah, you couldn't let a good man down back in high school when I was growing up. I had a specific mindset. I was like, maybe I could do this. But then when I hit college and I was like, oh, I'm minor in music. And then I started failing in music because I wasn't practicing hard enough. And then I would practice too hard. And you know what? It doesn't matter. So I being a musician. But the point is, fam, that practice makes permanence. And you got to keep going. You got to be consistent in anything you do. And if you love the violin, go play the violin. If you're good at it, keep doing it. Maybe you'll get paid one day. That would be amazing. But to be a professional, I know it takes at least 10 years of experience to master anything. 10,000 hours equals about 10 years. That's the give or take. And after 10 years, if you're still doing it, then yeah, definitely be a master at that. But anyway, fam, we're going to keep moving on. I feel like we keep derailing this space with Chill and Shill projects coming up, share their story, sharing their what they're building in the space, and that's okay. Like sometimes spaces will derail because some people have hurt feelings, and I didn't really touch on this earlier because I was kind of rugging earlier, but I kind of heard most of what people were talking about when the drama ensued the first hour of our space. They're no longer with us here currently in the space, but I did want to address any drama in the future, any people pulling you into their own mix-ups. It's okay. All right. The best thing you can do is listen, right? And leave it at that. If you have an opinion, that's cool. But as long as it's short, sweet, to the point, so we can keep moving on. Because I've noticed with a lot of drama, people like to carry on, right? People like to say the same thing 5 different ways. And really kind of bogs down this space. And I really love those guys. I've met both of them IRL in Miami and Art Basel. And I can tell you, they are really great guys, like both of them. It just sounds like one of them was a little more absent-minded than the other one, right? And then the other one had a little stronger personality, stronger feelings, and that's what he did to the other person who decided to. You know what? It doesn't matter.
That
So
was
what
weird,
matters?
right?
Sorry.
Wasn't it weird? A little
It was
bit.
kind of weird. Yeah, it was a little weird. Not gonna lie. But
Well, it wasn't weird. It was a situation where they were both in the same room. The incident just happened. They weren't able to express how they felt about it. And they seen the opportunity to say something to one or the other, because they probably wouldn't have had the opportunity again, where one has the other one blocked. So that's the
right,
way I see it. And,
that
you
makes
know,
sense. Yeah, if
it
one
just is
person.
what it is. I'm the type of person too where I have to say how I feel. If I don't get to do that, things get really spiraled out of control. So I usually try and let people vent or express how they're feeling at that point in time, because you never know what it could lead to if you don't.
Let me take a note. Never piss off Sal and let her vent. Okay.
Well, yeah, I try to do that to everyone though. Like I give everyone the benefit of the doubt, especially when they're venting, right? So it's mostly they're not thinking logically when they vent, right? They're thinking with their feelings,
Yeah.
and I could really hear that in DJ Day's voice anyway. So it is what it is. Just sounds like he got really confused, and then Seth got offended because of his confusion. So we're gonna move on, fam. But I just want to address that real quick. It's just being listen, being intentional, but also continuing on and moving on. A lot of people don't like to move on, they like to dwell on the past. So we want to keep moving on, fam, for future better, brighter things happening on the horizon, I like to say. So always looking towards the future, never the past. So big shout out to everyone in the space. Again, we're going to keep rolling. It is the top of the second hour. We usually run the space for around 3 hours, give or take. Hopefully that's okay, fam. I'm here. I know everyone's here supporting each other. Big shout out to my co-host again for being here and supporting, and Nico for sponsoring the space and the giveaway for today's space. If you guys didn't see that, it's up on the Jumbotron. You can check out the giveaway rules, like and retweet, follow the host and both of the co-hosts in the space. You want to tag at least 4 friends in the comments, request to speak, and share about your project. Share with us how awesome it is. We want to hear from you. And then also signing up to the newsletter, which there is a link up there on the Jumbotron to the newsletter, which is going out later today. So if you guys haven't tapped into the newsletter, definitely tap into it. That's the alpha. That's all I'll say about that. But we're going to welcome our next speaker. He's a new speaker. I haven't talked to this guy before. His name is Mehu Drops. Hopefully I'm saying that right, fam. GM, happy Caturday, Mehu. I see you got some art going on. Give us a spiel, introduce yourself, and talk to us a little bit about what you got going on with your art. Thank you for being here.
Hello, hello. Happy Caturday, happy Saturday. And nice to see you for the first time. I joined your space because I didn't know whether we can speak and introduce ourselves as photographer or not. And after your confirmation, I decided to give mic and discuss and engage with you. How are you today?
Beautiful, fam. Thank you so much for being here, Mehu Drops. Talk to us more about your photography project.
Yeah, actually, as I have also put our introduction video in the comments, we are a couple and photographers. We are living in Turkey and working in different genres of photography, especially in documentary, street photography, and also the main type of photography we are focusing on is micro splash photography, liquid art. I don't know whether you know about it or not. But this genre of photography is very difficult, and it is capturing and recording the figure and forms of the water droplets when they are falling down, and making the incredible and particular form and shapes. And so this is our main stuff, main hobby, actually. And all of them are incredible and appearing only one time randomly. project and also in Solana platforms. You can find our documentary and also street photography as well. And this is our introduction. Thank you very much. And if you have any special question, any technical question and anything, I will be happy to answer to you. And by the way, I shall say that most of the photographs at captured by my hand. However, I am also taking photos, but he's the main patron, how to say. But I am presenting all of them because he cannot speak English. And I am here. I think that it's become 3 years that we joined Web3 and NFT market too. Thank you very much, and I'm waiting for your feedback and questions.
Beautiful, Mehu Drops. I really appreciate your time that you've taken to explain to us what you do and where you're at. And I did share up on the link, on the Jumbotron, a link of your work as well. And so I love it that you're selling your NFTs, your photography through NFTs on ETH, it looks like, and on Foundation as well. Foundation is an amazing platform for artists looking to grow in this space. I'm going to go over to Nico ETH first. Nico ETH, what'd you think?
You know exactly why you came to me first. I love it. I love the artwork. I love photographers that take ownership of their work and immortalize themselves through NFTs. It's a great way to share and legitimize your art. Um, the micro liquid art, like you said, it's a fingerprint. It's astounding. I would love to see some of the aerial point of views as opposed to the point of views that you have on your profile. I think those would look pretty incredible as well. But I'm a photographer in my other life, in real life. So I have a great appreciation for what it is that you're doing. Keep going, man. This is beautiful. Your work is beautiful. Your husband's work is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your nice words and your appreciation. And actually, I shall say that all of these photos are available physically, and we have opened an online shop in Etsy too. And you can check out our physical pieces over there too. If you are a fan of photography and you like to use them as decoration in the wall, you can check out also our Etsy. I will share our Etsy link in comments, and you can find different forms of the micro splash photography and also landscape photography over there too. Thank you very much for your nice words.
I'm on the store now. I'm on the Etsy store right now. Actually, it's in your bio link. So it's awesome. Great collection.
Yeah, I love it actually. And I was thinking too, I mean, you would probably do really well with people that make videos because this work would go really good. I mean, I can even think of a few ideas to do. Um, so I could see you definitely doing well too if you know.
Video, but maybe for the next time I will share it because 2 weeks ago I made this video and shared it to people because many people doesn't know about this genre photography, and also they are curious about the backstage and what we are doing for capturing these beautiful water drop dances. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mehu Drops, for coming up and and talking about your photography. Fam, make sure you're following Mayhu Drops. I do like this type of photography. It's micro splash photography. Yeah, this is quite unique. A lot of photographers can't do this type of photography. You need specific type of lenses, cameras, so forth. So it's interesting that you decided to do it at a micro level, right? A lot of people, they usually look to macro. So micro is a definitely different feel, and it's just to capture those droplets. That's definitely talent right there. So thank you so much for sharing your collection, fam, and feel free to post anything in comments as well about your work. And thank you for coming up and speaking. Like, that means a lot. A lot of people don't like to speak or even you know, what's that word, like, communicate. Yeah, people don't like to communicate sometimes, and I don't really know why, because it is your best friend when it comes to marketing your work, speaking about it confidently, and sharing your story to others, right? And once you share something with someone, it makes them want to share too, believe it or not, fam. So it's always good to share and care with others, build that rapport with people in this space, and also ask the right questions as well, right? Asking questions goes a long way. It gives an indication to that person that you are interested in them and you want to learn more about them, right? So super easy stuff, fam. Common sense, right,
Is it
Sal?
really though? Is it really common
It
sense?
should be. It should be, Sal. It really should be if you think about it. It should be. That's why I'm saying it so many times, to drill in people's heads,
Common
Right.
sense
Well,
isn't
I
common
mean,
anymore.
sometimes people don't know how to communicate the right way. Sometimes people, embarrassed maybe to communicate. Who
They're
knows?
shy.
Yeah. I mean, it took me
Or
a
they're
long time to
shy.
come up
That's
in
fine.
space.
That's true. Well, confident, consistency is key.
Some people are
And
anxious.
what's to be anxious about? We're just
Like,
people. We're
no,
just normal dudes.
no, not necessarily.
Mm,
Because when you think
no.
about it from their point of view, right? They're coming up, they're complete strangers. You may hear someone shill or talk about their project that's doing super, super well. And then you've just started, or you've been in the grinding space and you're not doing as well. So there's a bit of a performance anxiety. You're comparing yourself to others, and you kind of, shrink into your shell. So, I mean, everybody has that has had that experience before. So, just put yourself in their shoes. But
Yeah, not only that, Nico, to follow go off the back what you just said, but you have space hosts that are ignorant and,
yeah,
will make people feel like pieces of shit,
exactly.
just because their project isn't that great. You don't have to sit there and kick them while they're down. But some, space hosts like to do that. And yeah, it gives people fear of coming up in spaces.
Yeah, because in my experience with how I speak, I'm a very logical person. I speak matter of fact. What you see is what you get. I'm not like that overhyped, crazy voice gimmick type of thing. And then you feel so pressured to be that in a space, and it doesn't come off authentically. So you would rather just listen. Like, I can't do what Joker does. Like, I will never try, but I will tell you the truth. I'll give you my opinion. I'll tell you what we're doing. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, kick rocks.
Yeah, that's fair, fam. I feel that. Sorry, Sal. You want to say something?
No, I was just saying I agree. That's all.
Oh, I agree too. We both agree. Awesome. Uh,
Facts.
Facts. Big facts. All right, we're gonna keep moving on. Yeah, Drip agrees too. Great. Good to see that. Awesome.
Look at
I
us.
think we got a new speaker, Nico Eth. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Dude, we
we
got
do.
Pale Pape.
I was like, I'm looking at the
Hey, what's going on, fellas? GM, what up, Sal? I know Sal, so she's the homegirl, but GM to all of you, GM.
GM. Where are you? Where it's still morning? Like, I'm in the second hour of my afternoon.
Dude, I went to bed last night like 7 a.m. Got like 3 hours of fucking sleep, and we're back at it, brother.
Way to go, buddy.
Let's go. Yeah, Pale's a hustler. He's out here grinding. But Pale, why don't you tell everybody what you're doing, hon?
Yeah, for sure. Dude, I was gonna just come up and just chill, honestly, but I'm down to chill, dude. But then you put me on the spot. I definitely wasn't ready.
Yeah,
Uh,
Sal will do that. She'll do that to
I
you.
I think I launched last week. Like I launched 9 days ago. We've done over 2 million in volume on Pump Fund. we went to like 300K or some lore, like Waka Flocka got involved, and we have a chat, and somebody called him the N word, so that was disrespectful, and you know, but it's unfortunately it's some fucking crypto fucking people like don't know how to fucking talk to celebrities, but it's not my fucking fault. But we apologized to him, and then all his friends dumped, so I gave him the CA at like 5K, and he got mad that it went up, and he wanted more aloe, so all his friends dumped, and then we kind of bonded up. And we're still pushing it. We're at 100K floor. Been making content every day. We're on TikTok. We're all over the timeline. We have a community. It's got about 208 people in it right now. It's a really cool website. It's a cool message behind the project. It's just a true meme coin. It's not a creator coin. It's a true meme coin. It's called Layer 4. We're essentially taking everything that happened on Layer 1, Layer 2, Layer 3, whatever the fuck Layer 3 is, and then including the real world and flipping it on it. It's like one of the videos is like, we're taking CDOs and creating a DAO and putting it on chain, and we're gonna sell you guys fucking houses that we're buying on Mars. Like it's just crazy shit kind of that goes wrong in the real world, and then bringing it into Layer 4. But it's really driven by community, memes, and then we got some tech coming as well. So we're building out the background. I have a tech background, so I'm passionate about like tech and onboarding people into crypto like the right way. It's like that's really what I'm trying to do with the project, but I'm doing it through like social media and hardcore rating and cult like communities, obviously with respect. And obviously with Solana, it's been crazy over the past year. But yeah, it's out now. I've been out for 9 days. I got a website. Check out the website. I encourage you to read the white paper. It's a motherboard. It's like how a computer is and how we're all interconnected and things like that. So check it out. There's a game coming on the website. It's being coded now. Yeah, it's been a lot, but I love what's going on right now. The community's excited.
That's awesome, Parlay. I really appreciate you coming up, Parlay Poppy. Make sure you're tapping into Parlay. Yeah, I don't know much about this project, Parlay, but I'm gonna check it out. I like L4. It's just like I like the letter and I like the numbers. So other
Thanks,
than
bro.
that, yeah, man, it's solid. It's a good brand. It's easy to remember, so think about that, fam, when you're launching your tokens. But anyway, you can post anything up on the Jumbotron you'd like, Parlay, about the CA or whatever, the ticker.
No problem. Yeah, I'll
I'm
do a
definitely
rating
check
to
it
that,
out.
man.
Yeah, it sounds dope. Sal sounds like, she's on board with it. So usually any friend of Sal is a friend of mine. Usually. Any Sal, did you want to, Nico, if you guys want to chime in?
No, it sucks that someone stupidity caused you that type of momentum. But like you said, in this space, people don't know how to talk to people on the whole. Like I've seen it on both sides where communities think they could say anything because of the anonymity to anybody. And then even with devs or CTO leaders, they feel that they could talk down to their investors. It's a arrogance that with this anonymity, this arrogance, it could cause any project to lose significant momentum. But the fact that you guys are still grinding, that's a cool thing. Love to see it.
Yeah, I
Appreciate
support
you guys.
Poppy anyways and what he's doing. I like people who are out here, showing their face every day, just about, and not hiding behind shit and still trying to pump their shit. He's out here, he's working, he's passionate, and I respect that 100%. But to speak on that, he mentioned something, the creator coins. I'm just curious, because I know we don't have any new speakers out, with just us still. What are you guys' thoughts on this creator token shit that's going on, the meta?
I think it's a red flag that bags tokens, the highest coins went to 1.6 million. I don't think it's a positive net for the whole space as an entirety, as like real crypto ethos goes. But yeah, is it making creators money? Yeah, but I mean, is that what crypto is supposed to be about? I don't know. I mean, I think everyone has their own beliefs on that, but I mean, that's not the crypto that I like. Like I fucking came off crypto where you bought it, you waited, held for 6 months, and then you made a lot of money because you held. But it's not really that's not really what it is anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately, we live in a hype ecosystem. It's gotten worse. With we give power to the wrong people. That's the main thing, and we don't hold a lot of people accountable. You see creators, KOLs, they're creating what a couple tokens back to back that don't do well, and no one's saying anything. We continue to gravitate, so we have to hold them accountable and kind of change the narrative. That's one of the things that we're working on with Nico. The same sentiment you talk about: build something over time, you hold it, you see it grow, and then we see where it goes from there. But that era, that time, that Shiba Inu, that Doge type of feeling, that's been gone from this and missing from this space for a while. It's only gonna get more popular and more people are on board because they're so
People come into this space, specifically crypto Twitter, because this is where a lot of us are, right, in the spaces and stuff. They're immediately like guided towards the people with the most followers, with the biggest spaces, and blah blah blah. And at the end of the day, those are all botted, and they, those are the ones where they shouldn't be led to, but they are. And that's their first impression, and that's kind of who they think are the cool kids, and that's who they want to follow and admire, not realizing that they should be staying not far away, but you know what I mean. That they should be paying attention.
proceed
But
cautiously.
yeah, I'm not saying all of them are bad people and scammers. That's not what I'm saying. Some of them are. There's always a bad apple in every group. So
About crypto technology. Of course, Big Daddy, Bitcoin, the creators and things like that that kicked it off and started off that particular movement with the blockchain tech, brung in a rush of devs, smart people, scammers, all type, but people that started to build on top of the blockchain and utilize different technologies. Now, it's not all about, what I'm saying, crypto as far as someone coming to utilize the blockchain technology to flip crypto. It's all about energy. Energy. Crypto tokens is nothing but a container. It's nothing but a container of currency and energy of what your community and whoever what you put in. Anybody can create a container of energy where they can get currency and be able to utilize that. Hopefully that they're putting it back out to provide a spark and a battery to keep things going. But then you have people that with anything in real life, you got people that are vampires and hog energy and want it all for themselves. And those are the ruggers and things of that nature or whatnot. But the just like it's full opportunity out here in real life to get to it and come up with ideas and invent certain things to expand uh life, the world, no difference here. So it's just all about what you do your research on, what you get into. It's enough energy out here for everybody because it's shared energy. We wake up and create our own energy and then we put it here digitally and we want to bring it back down physically to create a cipher and bring a balance to where we feel charged. I know everybody want to do that, of course. So we find ways to do it. We just utilizing the technology to do it. Ain't no, it's a lot of cornball shit on here. It's a lot of real things. It's a lot of everything. It was built off of some. You see, some of this stuff we got to change too as well. Like I don't mind. I don't. I came in with not understand docs and all that type of shit. But if you about your business, if you're a real business person, if you true about what you say and what you stand on, you should be obtainable in the real world. You should be able to know who's behind it. Always be weary of someone. I don't. I mean, man, if I get doxxed, somebody come to my house, I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? That's real world shit. If you out here in the real world, communing, and you get into somebody or whatever, people know how to find you. People know how to get to you and everything. The best way is to be transparent. That's what the blockchain is about. So all that doxing all that, and I'm want to keep my identity. I mean, that's fine. That's cool. But hey, I'm easily found. I do real life stuff, and I do things in the ether here digitally. So what we got to understand is this blockchain technology is expanding, and you got to allow people to get in for everyone. So as far as the creator coin, shit, fuck it, I don't give a damn about no creator having a creator coin. If I like the creator, then I'm gonna support the creator. They're in their lane or whatever, doing what they do. As far as saturation of a market, I mean, people feel that way because we in a close proximity right now. Ain't a lot of people just congregating and doing the same things. But soon it'll get greater and better. But still, besides that, man, ain't no whining, ain't no crying in the casino, as they say. Hey, we are smart people. Of course, we are gamblers, high risk consumers. Hey, get it how you live it. One love.
I have to agree with just about everything that you said. Pretty much everything you said. I have. I feel like the creative tokens are definitely a way to bring in different people to the space for sure. Granted, you're gonna have the people once again, the same people that sit there trying to drain and extract, and we can't control that. Unfortunately, we just have to be the ones that don't participate in what they're doing. You just got to participate in people that are doing the right thing, whatever it may be. And again, it's on you to do the research and make sure you know who you're dealing with before you hand somebody, your hard-earned money. So at the end of the day, I think it's a good. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's no different than NFT project, really, if you think about it. Only there's a token on it, and yeah. I mean, if you're streaming and people are able to talk to you and communicate with you, that's great. I think that shit's great. But yeah, okay, I'm going on mute.
No, you're good, Sal. I was just gonna say something too about the creator token. I haven't chimed in yet on my opinion. Not that it's really matters, but at the same time, it's good to share, as always. And I think sharing is caring. And I want to take you guys back real quick. When I first started Spaces, right? When I first started getting into crypto Twitter, when there weren't as many people in crypto Twitter as there is now. I really feel like, yes, it's definitely comes down to the individual, what they want to do, what they're learning in the space. When I initially got into crypto Twitter, one of the first spaces I saw, and you probably still see them today, those dogs, those doginal dogs, and I was really inspired by them, right? And they're probably one of, I would say, the best marketers when it comes to everything spaces getting monetized, especially in crypto. And I know a lot of people despise them in spaces. If you've been here long enough, you kind of get that vibe, but there's a lot of people that actually still love them as well, right? But you know what? When you're in crypto Twitter, you take the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? You're not always gonna love what people are shoving down your throats, right? Like what you're hearing in spaces, you're not gonna like all of it, right? And that's reality, right? That's just how people do the things they do in spaces, how they're able to survive, right? But also thrive. So what inspired me with the Dojo Dogs more than anything, more than their big epic spaces, was the way they built their community. And I'm gonna just say this: it's still one of the biggest communities I see in spaces all the freaking time. No matter how many of those dogs I block, I still see their spaces. So I'm just letting you know, fam. They're there for a reason. They're really good at what they do. And I'm just not saying this because I like them. I'm just saying it because they're good marketers. You got to be smart, right? And they onboard a lot of people, all right? Me included. I almost was that close on being a dojo dog myself, but instead I decided to be a croginal cat, which we all know cats are way cooler anyway, fam. So, let's be honest. Cats
Well, I will say that I
the
actually
best. What's
minted the Dorsal
mm.
Dogs. I
Did
got
you?
to mint mine. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I actually
The
was
truth
given.
is out.
I thought that back, and then we're gonna do the right thing. I was giving them an opportunity to show that they were gonna try and move the right way in the space, and I ended up flooring my dogs. But at the end of the day, again, it was my choice to either stay there and continue on that road or to try and move, in a different direction and do something different. You know what I mean? We all have that choice to stay or not stay in a space. There's a big red thing that says leave on the top right hand corner. No one's forcing anybody to stay in a space and listen to what they don't want to listen to. Nobody's forcing anybody to buy a token that they, don't want to buy. So at the again, it's all on us. It really is. The full responsibility is on us. We hit the buy, we hit the sell. So yeah,
That's
that's
true.
my words, and I'm done.
That's true, Sal. I completely agree with you there. And I think this is another great point to add on that. This is why it's so important to get off Twitter sometimes, fam, and go on other social media platforms that are crypto. Right. YouTube has tons of crypto content. There's tons of crypto creators and just people who are inspired by these different blockchains and they love talking about them, So it's just not Twitter for crypto, fam. Even TikTok. TikTok is now getting to be a really big deal in crypto. I've been noticing since I've been on TikTok for the last few months. I'm like, whoa, I had no idea there was such a big crypto community on TikTok. And so I'm tapping in on that. And if you guys aren't following Crypto Fam Radio on TikTok, same name, same handle, you should totally be tapping in because I am doing all these little videos to promote these spaces on there at the same time. But
Do you know they're doing spaces on TikTok?
wait, what? How's that
Yeah.
possible? How's that?
Someone told
Oh,
me.
because they do the live, right? The
Yeah,
live,
so
and then the
someone
live
told me they're
records the
doing
spaces.
spaces on TikTok.
Oh, that's
And
smart.
yeah,
That's
we
smart.
should get on that.
We should. Also, we do have a few new speakers up here. I see your hands up. We'll get to you in a second, fam. In the meantime, I think we're going to keep rolling, though. We've had a bit of a reset. And just to remind everyone, these are 5-minute shills. Tell us about your project. Request that mic. We'll bring you up. We're giving away, is it 50,000, Nico? I always forget, fam. Anyway, we're giving it out to 4 different winners here. I'm going to be picking a few here in a second. And then, yeah, appreciate everyone coming up and speaking so far. It's been a big pleasure. And
Just waiting.
Walker, your hot mic and fam.
Yeah, bro, waiting for the giveaway. Waiting for the giveaway.
Whoa,
All right,
whoa,
you're gonna
whoa,
wait a little bit
whoa,
longer,
whoa,
fam. You're gonna wait a
whoa,
little bit
buddy.
longer.
Hold
We
on,
gotta get
just
to these
because he's playing
skills.
the
We got a
guitar.
hand up. Is
Come
someone
on now.
is someone rushing me? Am I getting
Yeah.
rushed here? Oh my god, I feel like I'm getting hustled for a second. All right. Anyway, we're gonna go to Stoney's here real quick. Stoney's been patiently waiting with his hand up. I want to get to him real quick. There's like what's the word? It's like electric current, or it's a static electricity that every time you talk I hear, and it's blatantly it's it's egregiously bad. So
Yeah. Just go on.
take
Just
a
go on.
lap. I can't, fam. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to mute you. You're gonna have to rotate. Come back with some good Wi-Fi. All right. If you're from Nigeria, not
I know you were going to say that.
I'm gonna. He was from Nigeria. You know that.
I know you were going to say that.
If you got bad internet from Nigeria, that's basically what it comes down to. That's what I feel. That's what I feel, man. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm being honest. Most of them use mobile data. All right, and that mobile data is probably light. All right, it's not even 5G, so they're probably barely hearing us, let alone requesting a mic to speak. I know that takes more data, right, versus listening. So by the time they speak, the audio quality is just 10 times worse. And with people. I don't like muting people, but well, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. It's with the support of the community around me, fam, and these amazing co-hosts in the building, and to that we have at the end of the space. How's that sound?
Sure. One thing I do want to reward somebody, people that come up and speak, they talk, maybe Shill, maybe ask a question, like engage in the conversation a little bit as well. You know, not just
Yes.
yeah.
Give value. There we go. Value. A lot of people don't know what value means. All right, value means when you talk about something that has interest to the party or the space, right? So obviously we're talking about crypto, right? Anything crypto about your project, what you're building, who you're working with, even who you've connected with in the past. We want to hear about that. That's value to us and also the community that you're building, right? We want to support your community, but you got to talk about them. You just don't talk about your project, don't talk about yourself. We want to talk about the people that you're helping, right? Because this is what we're here to do in this space. We're helping you guys. We don't have to do chill and chills, right? Anyone could do chill and chills spaces. Anyone can get people up here. Anyone can give away tokens. We do this because we care. We care about you guys. We care about the projects that you're building. And honestly, we care about the people that we take with us along the way, the journey, the consistency that we keep seeing the same people all the time, shilling to us, which is completely fine. Those can turn into updates, right? Consistency is key. Accountability is key. And I feel like a big reason we do these but it's really, really hard in this space to trust people. You even heard Sal say that earlier. It's like it's hard to make friends in this space. It's hard to do a lot of things in this space because we don't know you, especially if you're not doxxed. Not to say you do have to dox yourself, but it makes my life a lot easier when I do see a face. And people do love faces, smiling faces. Actually, believe it or not. So big shout out to every live stream. I'm live streaming currently, bringing up every single project's profile, giving everyone talk about their meme tokens, talk even about their music. So, we've got an eclectic array of personas up here sharing with us their good news. And we want to hear about your good news, fam. We want to hear about what's going on in your life. Just request that mic. We'll bring you up. And we'll get to know you. So who's next in line, fam? Nico, Eth, Sal, do you remember who's next?
I think it is this Ramod Zo. Interesting black and white photo. She's a mother. I hate butchering people's names, so you open the mic and you can tell us how to pronounce your name properly.
Hi guys, good evening. I hope you hear me well because sometimes I have the problem when people are not able to hear me. I see my friends in the house and happy good evening to me. I don't know about you, maybe you have another different time, probably morning, but anyway, yes, you pronounce my name right, Ramazzo, but actually people who knows me in Web3, they just call me Rama, simply. So it's much more easy. If you want, you can call me like that. So yeah, as black white photography is my photography. I actually was in the past before I became an NFT artist and digital artist, a photographer. I still love to make photography, but like it's not like my profession. It's just my hobby still left, and I'm kind of also in Web3 and NFT. And marketing manager, but I've done with that too. I'm kind of resting right now, and I also host spaces too. But like I had my own community, but summertime is difficult time for mothers, that you need to care for kids at their weekends and holidays from school and enjoy the time together and enjoy the summertime and shine and bright. But it's September, they go in school next week, so maybe more time and we'll back to host spaces too. I like actually, to be honest, Crypto Fam Radio. I'm not the first time I think joined the space. Just maybe I didn't um, come up to speak up. Well, I just was listening. But this time I decided to speak. Why not? So nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good, Ramo.
We're doing amazing, fam. Rama, appreciate you coming up to speak. Did you want to talk more about your photography in general, or the floor is yours? You can pin something up in the jumbotron as well. If you have an NFT collection of any sorts, or put in comments. Yeah, we'd love to hear a little bit more about what you do in Web3.
Okay, to be honest, I have no idea what to share because I'm full of open calls and exhibitions. And last time I was applied for AR exhibition in New York. So if you are in New York, you will be able to see my art in the park of where I put my art. I forgot which park in New York I put my art on the map. To be honest, most popular park in New York near of Manhattan, I guess. I forgot just the name. I just put it. They're still working on it because it's interesting experience of my first time, I think. But I want to share with you. You know what? I was maybe it will be a sad story a little bit, but I always like to make art with a sense or for sense. So I participate one open call today actually, if you know the platform which is full of open calls for artists. So I participate one open call connected to cancer, people who has cancer, but with you need to create an art with a funny way fight with cancer, not sad but something funny. And I created this art. I was super sensitive to this topic because my relatives, a lot of my relatives, like minimum 4 person in my family, even not four but six, died from different kind of cancer. And I know what is it like, how it's hard. And I decided to participate this open call. And it's not about choosing for exhibition or for something. I just put some and 50% I will send to that fuck the cancer organization. I really like the name because I believe that even I listen one scientist who told maybe you will be surprised, but it's a one Russian doctor, maybe not Russian but Russian speaker doctor who proved that actually doctors when they make a chemotherapy and give this medicine to people who has a cancer, they actually killing them more because after this kind of procedures, our hair is going out, we lost our weight, that it's our opposite again. So it's like kind of damage our body. And he told that there is a different method how you can naturally actually remove cancer parts inside of your body and become healthy. And he explained that there is a chlorophyll, chlorophyll made from the green things. The point is the cancer part of the body, they have no, what was the name in English? Just a second, I forgot. Need to explain. Maybe I should say just a second. Клетка. Ой, pardon. Клетка. Just a second. Um, oh, so many languages I have. Cell, yes, cell. How I could forget. So the cancer cell has no exit. It has only entrance, like healthy cell has entrance and exit. And when you drink chlorophyll and put in this cancer cell the chlorophyll will not go able to go outside, and chlorophyll full of oxygen, and he created a special laser. And when he put this laser, when the body, your cancer cells full of chlorophyll, you put this laser inside of these cancer cells. And because this chlorophyll not able to go outside, like from healthy cells, the chlorophyll fully like blew up inside of the cell, and the cancer cell is dying. So, and it's totally not damage the body. To be honest, I don't know is it truth or not, but I believe in nature. I believe I myself hate to drink antibiotics, this kind of stuff. I prefer all the time natural. And until now, I'm 40 years old. It's helping me. Like I'm looking much younger than people of my age. Of course, because I'm running, I'm making sport, and I'm the general life, love health life. But like I want to share it with you, and I want to invite you guys if you want to participate this open call. There are actually a lot of different. You can choose whatever you want to be from that point. So actually, that that's my mission. I was never, like just an FT artist. I was never coming just to show my art. I all the time supporting communities, different style. Today on your space, I'm supporting every social web and invite people to join there. I can give you referral links if you want. DM me and I will send you. But most important, just to bring useful things for artists who doesn't know about that. I'm always like this. I'm not for sales, but I'm for bring together, grow up together for family in the tree, to be like a one, to share the knowledge, to spread the love and be honest, and that's all. That's my creativity and myself. So I'm always can talk until morning. So I better shut up right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Rama. I shot you a follow, and thank you so much for sharing about your art. I feel like you're being a little too modest here. Looks like you were a recent NFT NYC artist as well, so you promoted and you showcased some of your art at NFT NYC this year. Is that correct?
Yes, I was. I 3 years already selected artist in NFT Nick, and it's my dream, to go to New York because all my friends there from different community, different years, different friends, and I'm like, oh my God, when I'm gonna win this green card, for example, because I'm Russian, it's maybe not so easy to get American visa to me as a general, or when I find the people who can sponsor my flight, I don't know, but first of all, it's to get visa. That's most important. Then money issue to how to fly because it's to go to America from Turkey. It's a mind blow money. So I need to save more art and work more harder for next year. But actually, I have option for next year. Just I need to be I'm like a curator for one very famous artist from Russia who doesn't speak English, and he wants me to be his translator. And while he will be a speaker on the in a scenic, just in a scenic, but just um, I need to because you know that this year every artist complained about the Netflix that it was much more harder to enter and be selected because they fully changed the system, which I think is right because previously, if they took each and every one, there was like chaotic 2 years before, like I don't know, easy, and now they make much more harder and much more interesting for mapping, more actions, more possibilities, just to sell tickets for $600. This is only issue for us because our friends not gonna do that. So that's definitely some only maybe. So yeah, you're right.
Amazing, fam. Are you planning to be at Art Basel in Miami this year as well with your art?
I apply for that. I apply. I don't know where I think I apply everywhere. Miami, Florida, Hollywood, everywhere I apply, whatever. I think I'm full of in America, but I myself physically not. Someone, if you have a private jet, if it's possible, or a green passport, marry me, please. And I wanna get a green passport and fly everywhere I want.
Yeah, we all want green passports, fam. Appreciate you coming through. You're more than happy to put anything up on the Jumbotron, pin a post about your art, and then maybe, just maybe, fam, I'll see you Art Basel, Miami this year. I should be there. I was there last year. That's how I met a bunch of these legends in the space. DigiJoints, Seth Rosen, DJ Dave, Nifty Cat, a few others, Walt Diz, and yeah, just amazing people, just in crypto. Honestly, fam, the reason I keep coming back to these spaces too, like, sure, it's always good to make a bag every once in a while, but the relationships you make, dude, you can't replicate it. The amount of money, I can't not buy enough money, fam. Of the amount of just generosity, just I'm really grateful, for the people I've met in Twitter and IRL, and then also, just not yet, but maybe one day in the near future. I feel like that should be the end goal, especially Sal. Like, since we're friends and stuff, love to connect with you IRL. Grab some coffee. We could make fun of the next KOL or something. It'd be great. We'd have a great time. I'd bring my cat. Hopefully, you're not allergic to cats.
Actually, I am, but I'm not.
Damn it!
Um, it's weird because we found a kitten on the highway. We ended up taking him,
Wait.
and I wasn't allergic to him. He didn't make
Oh,
me
so
sick,
you're
but
not. So you're not
yeah.
allergic.
But I have my dog, so I
Oh,
don't know
that's
how my
right. You
dog will
have your
react to your
doggy,
pet.
your doge. I know he's getting up there, but he's still your my rugging.
Yeah,
We
I
can
can hear
hear
you
you.
now.
Okay. Don't worry, we're not gonna wreck the space. Big shout out to everyone in the space so far. Appreciate everyone coming up and supporting all these amazing projects. Up on the Jumbotron, fam. Take a look. Rami just posted something. Open call. She's an amazing NFT artist, and she works with a lot of cancer patients as well with her art. That's amazing, fam. We also had Nico ETH promote and buy his token on ETH. He's actually sponsoring our spaces today as well, and he's our co-host, believe it or not. So, believe it or not.
What
Anyway,
does
we keep
that
moving
mean?
on. I
Believe it
don't
or
know.
not.
I was thinking about it too. I was like, wait a minute, why did I say that? You know how you say stuff and you're like, what did I mean by that? Because you
Yeah.
say stuff and it's like, what did I really mean by that? Anyway, I'm just joshing you, fam. Appreciate you
Yeah, man.
being here as always. We got Mayhu drops in the house. She put up her photography collection of these unique liquid kind of micro splash photography. It's kind of cool. She's over on Foundation. Check her out. We had a lot of artists in this space, and actually, before I forget, fam, we actually have an art space. We just started this space on Fridays, noon EST, so 12 p.m. EST. Tap in. It's on our weekly live space schedule, which is up on the Jumbotron. I'm going to repin it again for people. It's called Breaking into Blockchain Art, fam. If you're an artist, you definitely want to be saving that space for next week. It was the first ever time we've done that space, breaking into blockchain art, and it went really well. I was surprised how many people we actually had for our first time running this space. I think we had at least 30 or so people. So big shout out to my co-host in that space. Well, she was here. But anyway, Zoni Smith. So and she is on the live
Sal, take over. Take over, Sal.
I don't even know what the hell means, fam. I'm gonna be really just transparent on that.
Be transparent with you. You're breaking up really bad.
Damn it! All right. Well, fam. Who's next, Sal? Who's next?
I'm not sure who hasn't spoken. I don't.
Brian. It's Brian.
Brian. Then.
All right, let's go, Brian. All right, let's go, Brian. Let's go, Brian.
What's up, awesome?
Fantastic, man. My favorite time of year. Fall. NFL just kicked off. The weather's nice. It's like 65 and cool around Chicagoland area. So enjoying some of the outdoors, touching some grass this weekend, just out of space, and wanted to roll up and get everybody caught up on we've been building and doing over here at Podchain. I know, Sal, you're familiar. I probably came into one of your spaces maybe 12, 13 months ago. On Podchain, people can pull up with a Phantom wallet and use Solana. They can pull up with a MetaMask, use it, and use ETH, AVAX, Base, BSC, Arbitrum, you name it, Chronos, to be able to trade for your asset with the click of a button. So you don't have to go to a central exchange anymore and make two swaps, send it back to your DeFi wallet, go to this exchange, make another swap, pay all these different fees. We kind of simplified it and built this whole thing custom. First ever Redis blockchain, guys. That means we utilize RAM, which allows us to make us about 100 times faster than any other networks. This is a brand new stack. We are the only blockchain in existence that can make liquidity move like we can from a single liquidity pool. And I know it may seem like we've been around a long time. We have been building this thing now for going on 3 years, but we've only been live for 14 months, and we do have a working MVP. We have projects. And I like to remind people that BNB launched in 2017, and it wasn't until 2021 that they gained adoption. Cardano launched in 2017. Same thing, 2021, almost 4 years. XRP launched in 2012. Wasn't until 2017, 2018 that they started to gain adoption. So we're talking 4 to 5 years for some of these top networks. And I'm just saying that to highlight how much in this society and this space it's kind of instant gratification, and it just doesn't work that way for some of these great protocols and projects. Imagine if you were able to get in and buy BNB at $2, which you had that opportunity to do for years. Imagine buying Solana at less than $8, which you had an opportunity to do because Solana didn't gain attention. They launched in 2020. They didn't really get adoption until Bonk came in early 2023. And then Pump Fund kind of took it to another level. So these kind of investments, these things take a bit of time, but we have been consistent in our message. We are doing something that no one else is doing, and we are solving a problem that I think is one of the biggest in the space, which is that liquidity fragmentation, guys. Everybody in this room knows what I'm talking about. You have dozens of wallets. You have tons of liquidity on all different networks. You want to make a play, but it's just too many steps. And if we're trying to onboard other chains can't do. And I believe we're in the position to provide an evolutionary leap for blockchain. And to highlight that, I actually interviewed last week with a senior advisor for the crypto task force for the SEC. They're coming to Chicago next week, and I should be hearing Monday or Tuesday if I'm going to be invited to that roundtable as one of the 5 projects representing not only Podchain, but representing every single builder in this space, these micro builders, to kind of get the attention and support that I feel like we deserve. You know, we kind of been building in the shadows over these last few years, not knowing if we're going to get, a lawsuit slapped on us, no guide rails in place. There's all these question marks. So I look forward to attending that. So keep an eye out for that. I should be announcing Monday or Tuesday if I'll be attending that. I believe it is going to be televised and live streamed. So keep an eye on my timeline for that. But I've taken enough of everybody's time today. I hope you guys free. The end of this year, going into next year. But I promise you, we will be here. We'll be here this cycle. We'll be here next cycle. And feel free to check us out. Thanks for your time today, guys. Much appreciated.
Don't run. Don't. So I've seen your presentation before, and I wish I was a speaker at the last space I saw. I believe it was Ape Space. How would I transition it to your ecosystem? And are you telling me that if someone that's on a Solana like Sal, who likes Ethereum but doesn't like it or love Ethereum, if she wanted to get into my project,
That's exactly what I'm telling you. And Nico, if you control the deployer wallet for Nico ETH, you can even use the same contract address across all EVM chains. All you would have to do is supply a liquidity pool. But launching on Podchain and connecting to Solana, your token would exist on Solana. So if Sal wanted to pull up with her Phantom wallet to buy Nico ETH, she could do so, and she can hold that exact in and out. But our external swap allows people without.
interesting. Well, Nico is a CTO on ETH. Everything was already verified and renounced, so I don't have control over the contract at all. How would I have to maneuver in order to make any possible collaboration with Paul work?
Yeah. So all you would have to do is create another liquidity.
Okay.
Is different because the way Solana works, guys, non-EVM. That through. You don't have to like enter the Solana contract really well. And keep in mind, like guys, we're not a same. I think everybody knows it. Liquidity was extracted in epic amounts, and a lot of retail that's been here a bit of a challenge. But some of what we've been building on the back channels, establishing our C-suite, building up our business, our marketing brand, getting our CMO, developing all these different plans, onboarding team, business development teams, strategizing for getting investments from venture capitalists who are coming in and very interested in the tech. I'm having conversations with Uniswap, Algorand, some of these bigger foundations, these multi-billion-dollar projects. We've had our run-ups and downs like any other project. We ran to 45 million, back down to 10, ran up to 36 million. Now we found the floor at about 7 to 8 million. But one thing is when you put in, it's not with, hey, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to happen with this adoption. The chances is there. And to be early on projects like this, guys, you have to have patience. I mentioned early in the conversation how adopter. I started buying Bitcoin in August of 2017. I watched it go up to 19K. I was able to retire from my day job and become
Nico Heath, are you able to hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good. I guess you didn't hear what I said.
Now I see all the emojis. Yeah, beautiful. And yeah, definitely tap in.
futurist in November in Miami.
Futurist blockchain. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I think I muted everyone by accident.
Yeah, you did. You muted everybody. Great job.
That's a lot of power, Nico Heath. Can't believe you took that upon yourself.
The connection sucks. I just want to say this
Wi-Fi.
real quick. I know Brian. I think we met a while ago. Pretty much when you first started coming into space, I think. And I always like I should be.
Like anything, Sal, it's a different concept, it's a new protocol. But like once you start using it, it's the same as like using Uniswap or like any other decentralized protocol. It's just crossing that bridge, getting people to trust, and get them involved, and that kind of thing. It just takes time. But like all we need is just like one bonk. We just need our one project that takes off, or our launch pad when it comes out at the end of the year. Well, I've been talking to everybody for 2 years in spaces across this entire platform, but since green candles weren't flying up, uh, people just simply don't pay attention, and that's fine. And we will get there. I'm one of those guys, like I set my mind to something, I will run through a wall to achieve that goal, and that's just what I'm going to do. So if it takes a little bit longer, that's fine. But we're always here to answer questions.
And it's hard to break that cycle, but I'm definitely going to work on that because I should be using yours a lot more and not going to that.
NFL season being upon us. He said something about Chicago, so I'm hoping that he's not. But who's your team?
Transition. Chicago deserves a good quarterback. But yeah, jury's out, man. It's a big year this year. Ben Johnson's legit. He's, I think, one of the best offensive minds in football. And if Caleb Williams can't do it this year, then oh boy, there's another whiff.
I can't remember when we play you guys, but I'll be seeing you sometime during the season. Giants fans.
Who's your team?
Giants.
Oh, you guys been hurting too lately. At least you got those couple Super Bowls though with Eli. So
yeah,
I mean, but they've been the Daniel Jones experiment didn't work out too well.
I'm so happy that it's over. Oh my god, it's like a breath of
yeah.
It's so fresh right now.
Yeah, now he gets to go destroy Indy for a year.
He might end up in New Orleans, or if it's Indiana, he might stay another year.
I can see that. You know what? Too, there's some cracks in his game that I think people are seeing now. That he may not be
ready.
This number one quarterback and be ready. Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you this season. I watch the Bears game from time to time. I'm entertained.
Well, dude, I don't know, man. Depends on which one you're watching, dude. Watching Bears football games, if you're not a fan, over the last like 4 years has been torture. It's been some of the worst, most pathetic football. I'll be satisfied that the arrow's going up.
Yeah, you guys made an investment in your O-line, so I can see that happening. Yeah.
All right.
Did you
I had
did you
to.
fix did you fix your
Yeah, I
Wi-Fi?
had to reposition the Starlink. It was getting obstructed. But I think it's all good now, fam. And then it was dropping the connection because of all these obstructions, mostly trees. You can't put Starlink by trees. It's no bueno. Gotta have like an
That's
open
101.
view, open field, something like. Yeah, make sure your cat doesn't run away either. All right. Anyway, back to our usual programming. We're gonna give away. Yeah, we got this giveaway, fam. We're gonna announce some winners here in the space. I wanted to tap on Drip over here and speaker panel. I feel like he's been here since the start of the space, really. And yeah, it's just it's a huge blessing that people come up and support you by literally being in your space the entire time we've been on this space. So you definitely have to come back to our next Caturday space. Really happy. He looks really happy. So I feel like that's a direct reflection of
Yeah, no, I love my little man. He's the best. He's kept me going at times. I didn't want to do anything. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
And I sent out to Drip Heads and to Sal. I sent you a message so no scammers could copy your profile and try to reach out to me first before you can get your prize. Okay.
good. I'm not showing her, but I am showing her. She's amazing. Hit her up. But big shout out to everyone else in this space as well. I see you, VT. Met this guy, but every time I talk to him, I just get friend So maybe he's that persuasive. Who knows? But anyway, so big shout out to VTATV. I don't know what he's about. I don't think I've talked to him yet, but he was spamming tags left and right in comments. Oh my gosh, Major, you're crazy. Wow, where are you from, Major?
I'm from Nigeria.
Nice. Yes, that soundboard. Gotta leverage that. But anyway, Nico, am I not mistaken, right? Like direct all the Nigerians to you, right? Is that how we play?
Whoa, hey, hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, I'm a you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kick rocks.
Damn. All right, shots fired. Shots fired, fam. How many more winners do I have to announce again, Nico? I forgot. I lost count. All right, so the last three I was gonna call is Rama, Moonwalker, and your ETH wallets to Nico ETH. He'll hook you up with some Nico. Please do not dump it immediately. I promise you. If you hold on to it, it'll grow in value.
Why would he say?
Send your theory.
It's what
Is this Luca?
wallet.
Whatever you want. Whatever wallet your heart desires.
Okay, I am going to pin my